Chapter 428. Next, Xing Hui obtained 12 Dao runes worth of Dao runes from the people of the Heaven Hunting Alliance, as well as more than 4,000 cubes of dust cleansing stones. Most importantly, he occupied the secret mineral deposit of the Heaven Hunting Alliance, which contained tens of thousands of low-grade dust cleansing stones and nearly 1,000 high-grade dust cleansing stones. If all of them were excavated and sold at half price, it would be worth 100 Dao runes. Coupled with the fact that Qing Su had purposely found another prominent Saint Vice leader of the Heaven-Slaying Alliance and killed him, he had obtained 226 Dao-carrying items, over 19,000 low-grade dust-cleansing rocks, over 1,600 high-grade dust-cleansing rocks, and over 100 supreme-grade dust-cleansing rocks from his trip to the Kongli continent. The total profit had already reached a startling 400 or so charms of ways. If the dust-cleansing rock reserves that had yet to be excavated were included as well, the final profit would definitely be over 500 charms of ways. Qing Su had not spent so much effort on the Kongli continent in vain. 1 month later, in the Heavenswell Palace, the people of the Su family and the Heavenswell Palace gathered together. Under the gaze of Xing Hui, they all sat down in their seats. Su Ying, who had the highest cultivation in the Su family, had already broken through to the spirit and qi uniting stage. As for the blue darkness stage, it would take a long time to break through. Su Qiubai and Su Yuyu, who had received the support of Xing Hui, had also cultivated their aura qi and stepped into the third level of the longevity stage. Although they were not outstanding, they were still quite impressive. Xing Hui, who had completed the purpose of the trip to the Kongli continent, summoned the sisters of the Su family that night. In front of them, he handed over the 3 newly enlightened true energy stage monsters to them. Although these 3 true energy stage monsters are not comparable to human true energy stage experts, they can still barely contend with prominent divine stage experts. At present, there is no prominent divine stage expert on the Kongli continent. With these 3 monsters, you can rest assured. The only problem is that these 3 monsters can only last for 3 years even if they don't fight. If they fight with others, the duration will be greatly reduced according to the strength of the enemy. It is possible for them to last for 1 year or half a year. Therefore, it is best for you to break through to the blue darkness stage before these 3 monsters completely disappear. Only then will you have the qualifications to truly occupy the Kongli continent. Yes, senior. The 3 hurriedly bowed. With a wave of his hand, Xing Hui took out a Class 9 weapon, a Class 8 armor, and a flying sword at the same time. He said to Su Ying, "I will bestow these treasures to you. If you can reach the blue darkness stage with these weapons, you will be able to fight even prominent divine stage experts. Even if the enemy takes out their battle constitution, you will be able to contend with them and find a chance to win after exhausting their true qi." Su Ying naturally understood the value of these weapons. After all, even the weapons, flying swords, and armors used by the cultivators of the heavenly path were all Class 7 or 8. She hurriedly bowed. "Thank you, senior." "No need to thank me. You just need to manage the Kongli continent for me and let me know when you have accumulated enough dust-repelling stones. We are just taking what we need. Even so, senior has nurtured our Su family like this, and our Su family will forever remember this great kindness." Xing Hui looked at Su Ying, Su Yuyu, and Su Qiubai. Among these people, the one with the highest talent and the most potential was none other than Su Qiubai. Even Nayland Fei's talent was slightly inferior when compared to Su Qiubai. However, in terms of respect, Su Qiubai was far from being able to compare with Su Ying. Perhaps it was because Su Ying was older and knew that the opportunity before her was precious. Considering that Su Ying's talent was also excellent, Xing Hui pondered for a while and said, "If you allow it, I can take you as my disciple in name. If you can cultivate saint-grade vital essence within 100 years, I will officially take you as my disciple." Su Ying was slightly startled and then said in surprise, "Master, please accept this disciple's bow." She immediately knelt on the ground and bowed to him. Xing Hui calmly accepted Su Ying's bow. Now, he naturally had the qualifications to take Su Ying as his disciple. When Su Qiubai and Su Yu saw how Qing Su accepted Su Ying, even though it was just a few disciples, their eyes were filled with envy. One must know that although the person in front of them was occupying their father's body, he was in fact a top almighty who stood at the peak of Tianhuang region. To be able to become the disciple of such a top almighty, let alone true qi and spirit refining cultivators like them, even saint-grade experts who had cultivated vital essence would fight to be his disciple. Master. After Su Ying performed the ceremony of taking Qin Shi as her master, she glanced at Su Yuyu and Su Qiubai before she pleaded. Master, you ought to be able to discern that in terms of natural talent, Qiubai and Yuyu are superior to me. I beg Master to take both of them as disciples as well. In the future, both of them will surely do their best to bring this sect to greater heights for Master. Sister. Su Qiubai and Su Yuyu were touched and then turned to Tsing Hui with hope in their eyes. However, Tsing Hui shook his head. My energy is limited. Teaching one person is enough to distract me, let alone 3 people. Su Ying, Su Qiubai, and Su Yuyu were disappointed when they heard this. However, Su Ying did not dare to speak again for fear of angering Tsing Hui. Even as a registered disciple, she was rejected. Tsing Hui saw the pitiful looks of the girls and considered that Su Qiubai's talent was indeed extraordinary. He pondered for a while and said, I allow you to pass on what I taught to the 2 of them. As for whether they can cultivate and become my disciples in the future, it will depend on their final performance. Su Ying, Su Qiubai, and Su Yuyu had already given up hope. When they heard Tsing Hui's words, they were overjoyed and hurriedly thanked him. Thank you for your kindness, Senior. We will definitely not lose face for Master. Yes, if my cultivation is not successful, how can I show off my Master's name outside? All right. Tsing Hui said to Su Ying, you already have some foundation. With this foundation, the cultivation of the spirit and qi uniting realm will not affect you much. As for the green netherworld realm, Tsing Hui pondered for a moment and said in the end, fine, this can be considered an opportunity for you. I just happened to obtain a level 12 Son of Chaos technique. I'll pass it to you and use it as a cover. Once you become a level 6 Son of Chaos and have level 5 comprehension, the green netherworld realm will be a matter of course for you. A level 12 Son of Chaos technique. Thank you for your generous gift, Master. Su Ying hurriedly bowed again. Tsing Hui waved his hand and directly passed the Primal Chaos technique to Su Ying. After Su Ying obtained the inheritance and became a level 6 Son of Chaos, she did not hesitate to use the remaining 5 levels on her comprehension after opening up a level 1 personal space. Level 5 comprehension could already produce an initial mutation. Suddenly, countless inspirations appeared in Su Ying's mind. The spirit and qi uniting realm, the green netherworld realm, and even some of the secrets and opportunities to condense a battle physique appeared in her mind at the same time, causing her to fall into an epiphany on the spot. Tsing Hui could not help but be speechless when he saw this. He had forgotten about the epiphany brought about by level 5 comprehension. Back then, he had relied on raising his comprehension to level 5 to comprehend the Torch Dragon Sword intent, and thus grasped this method that was similar to a spirit attack. Tsing Hui instructed Su Qiubai and Su Yuyu again, and at the same time passed on the cultivation secrets of the Qi Uniting Void technique to the 2 of them. He did not stay any longer. Everything is done, so I will leave directly. During this period of time, I borrowed your father's body to cultivate to the Vision Divine stage. If this power is released directly, it will definitely cause his body to explode, so I turned into a seal and sealed it in his body. When your father's cultivation level increases, the seal will naturally be unlocked one by one, and when the conditions are right, he will naturally obtain the power of this stage. Your father's spirit will be refined by me, and this day should not be too far away. Thank you for your help, Senior. Su Qiubai and Su Yuyu hurriedly bowed again. Then this will end here. After saying that, Tsing Hui stopped using the incarnation technique. Immediately, his consciousness withdrew from this body and traveled through space and time, returning to his main body in the Life Alliance in the Eastern Wasteland. Not long after he returned to his main body in the Eastern Wasteland, Su Fei shuddered and woke up. Since his consciousness had been rewritten and restored by Tsing Hui, his thoughts, thinking, and memories had all changed. He quickly stood up and bowed in the direction of the Eastern Wasteland, Farewell, Senior Dong Yang. Senior Dong Yang. Su Qiubai looked at Su Fei, whose temperament had clearly changed greatly, and felt a sense of loss. On the other hand, Su Yuyu was still young, so she did not think too much. She only looked at Su Fei in shock. Father, is that you? Su Fei nodded. I also know what happened during this period of time. It's all thanks to Senior Dong Yang. Otherwise, our Su family would never have been able to rise up like this. From now on, our Su family will work hard for Senior Dong Yang and make the Kongli continent impregnable. We will continuously provide treasures like dust cleansing stones and so on for Senior Dong Yang. Father, we will never forget Senior Dong Yang's great kindness to our Su family. We will never betray him. Very well. The reason why the Heavens Will Palace was that they were too careless. They had been safe for hundreds of years, so they had let down their guard. That was why Senior Dong Yang took control of the 33 levels Heaven's Punishment Array from the inside. Although the 33 levels Heaven's Punishment Array had lost its main item, Senior Dong Yang had left behind the corresponding spirit items so that the array could kill True Energy Stage and Transcendent State overlords with ease. You must learn from this lesson and stay alert at all times. As long as the Heaven's Punishment Array is intact, no matter what happens, the Su family's rule over the Heavens Will Palace will not be affected. Father, don't worry. We understand. Su Qiubai and Su Yuyu replied in a deep voice. The two true Qi cultivators had obtained great benefits. In just a month's time, they had cultivated to the spirit refining realm. Moreover, with the resources of the entire continent occupied by the Heavens Will Palace, reaching the spirit and Qi unity realm was only a matter of time. With such a good situation, they naturally did not want to have any problems. Alright, now it's time for us to repay Senior Dong Yang with what we have done, Su Fei said as he stood at the top of the Heavens Will Peak. He looked down the mountain and saw the entire Heavens Will Palace. For a moment, he was filled with pride. With the support of Senior Dong Yang, the Kongli continent would enter a new era as the Su family took control of the Heavens Will Palace. Chapter 429. Eastern Wilderness, Life League, Tsing Hui's Cultivation Room. Sure enough, as long as I think about it, I can enter Su Fei's body and return to the Void Distance continent. Tsing Hui's face was filled with joy. His doppelganger technique had already exceeded the scope of ordinary doppelganger techniques. Although he would be severely weakened for a few days each time he used it, in terms of practicality, it was much better than ordinary Tier 5 doppelganger techniques. As long as Su Fei did not die, the Void Distance continent would always be under his control. Hence, he focused his attention on the harvest he had obtained from the Void Distance continent. Not to mention the Dao-carrying items, which were hard currency, there was no need to worry about not being able to use them anywhere. The key was the 20,000 cubic meters of low-grade dust cleansing stones, 1,600 cubic meters of high-grade dust cleansing stones, and nearly 100 cubic meters of peerless dust cleansing stones. If he wanted to sell these dust cleansing stones, he would have to use Firmament's channels. Thinking up to here, Tsing Hui's figure flashed and appeared in Firmament. Then, relying on his authority, he directly contacted Firmament. Firmament seemed to be busy with something, and Tsing Hui did not receive a reply. After an incense stick's worth of time, the space around him distorted. Not long after, he appeared in a courtyard built on a mountain peak. There, 3 people leaped up and left. Pak Hui, you're here. Sit. Firmament did not treat Tsing Hui as a junior and pointed to the front. What's the matter? Tsing Hui knew that Firmament was very busy and did not waste time. He went straight to the point. I obtained some dust cleansing stones by chance and would like to use Firmament's channels to sell them. Dust cleansing stones? Master Firmament was quite familiar with the dust cleansing stone. Is it the dust cleansing stone produced in the Kongli continent? I remember that back then the Eternal Realm, the Heavenly Tao, and the Divine Wilderness fought over the ownership of the dust stone of the Kongli continent. More than a dozen mighty figures fell, and among them, a Saint Realm supreme figure of the Eternal Realm was severely injured by the great formation of the 33 layers of heavenly punishment and died on the spot. Fortunately, he preserved his body at the critical moment and prevented his bones from being ground to dust. In addition, there was a son of chaos beside him who brought him back to life in time. Otherwise, that supreme figure of the saint realm would have fallen. Sing Hui nodded. He had also heard of this matter when he was plotting against the Kongli continent. Resurrection. As long as the corpse was complete, the target could be resurrected. If the corpse was incomplete, even if a trace of life force was resurrected, the target would die again due to severe injuries. Because of this, once a pinnacle mighty figure engaged in a life and death battle, they would never be merciful and leave their opponent with a complete corpse. They would directly grind their opponent's bones to dust and scatter their ashes. The dust-cleansing stones are monopolized by the heavenly Tao. Even if some dust-cleansing stones are occasionally circulated from the hands of the mighty figures of the heavenly Tao who abuse their power for personal gain, or secretly bought from the cultivators of the Kongli continent, the quantity is extremely small. Usually, there are only a few thousand or even a few hundred square meters. These dust-cleansing stones can be sold directly on the black market. Since you want to use Firmament's channels to sell them, the quantity should be quite large, right? Sing Hui nodded. 19,400 square meters of low-grade dust-cleansing stones, 1,620 square meters of high-grade dust-cleansing stones, and 105 square meters of peerless dust-cleansing stones. There are actually so many. Firmament Venerable Master, who was originally somewhat indifferent, heard Sing Hui's report, and his eyes immediately lit up. Close to 20,000 low-grade dust-cleansing stones, 1,620 square meters of high-grade dust-cleansing stones, and 105 square meters of peerless dust-cleansing stones. This is a huge sum of no less than 250 Taoist rhymes. Where did you get so many dust-cleansing stones? After saying that, he seemed to realize that his question was presumptuous. Every son of chaos had their own secrets. They were not sects or clans, so he should not get to the bottom of it. Haha, do you really plan to sell all these dust-cleansing stones? Let's not talk about low-grade and high-grade dust-cleansing stones, but if you want to sell peerless dust-cleansing stones, I'm willing to buy them on behalf of Firmament at the price of 100 Taoist rhymes. 100 Taoist rhymes? Sing Hui was slightly startled. Although the dust-cleansing stones in the heavenly Tao are extremely expensive, their true price shouldn't reach this number, right? Ordinary low-grade and high-grade dust-cleansing stones naturally can't sell for this price, but peerless dust-cleansing stones are different. Firmament smiled and said, I'll also hide it from you. Low-grade dust-cleansing stones are often used to build palaces and attics to prevent others from using incarnation techniques, teleportation techniques, and other means to directly attack the root of the problem. It's said that this kind of building is useful for those above the divine realm who can shatter the vacuum. On the other hand, high-grade dust-cleansing stones are often refined into magic artifacts that can effectively break some spatial restrictions, forbidden space formations, and so on. As for peerless dust-cleansing stones, in addition to being able to create magic artifacts that deal with spatial restrictions, they have a more important use, which is to create dust-cleansing flying boats. Dust-cleansing flying boat? This was the first time Sing Hui had heard this term. That's right, it's the dust-cleansing flying boat. In addition to this name, the dust-cleansing flying boat has another name. It's called the Two-Realm Boat, which means that it can shuttle between two worlds. Two-Realm Boat? When Sing Hui heard this, his eyes immediately lit up. Other than the teleportation technique, this was the first time he had come into contact with the concept of a world. When he thought of the drawbacks of the teleportation technique, he immediately asked impatiently, Master, could it be that there are other worlds besides our world? Of course there are. Firmament Master nodded. In the end, he thought of something and said in a deep voice, in fact, there has always been a rumor in the circle of divine realm experts. Back then, the reason why so many divine realm experts above the divine wilderness fought was because of the extremely valuable item that carried the Tao. The most important reason was that other worlds had their eyes on our world. However, their forces were weaker than ours, so they used the method of sowing discord to cause internal strife in the divine wilderness. As a result, the divine wilderness was shattered, and countless experts died. In their anger, those peak experts raised their troops and killed their way into that world that stirred up wind and rain. Speaking of this, there was a desolate look on his face. But after that, there was no more news. 10,000 years have passed, and we don't know whether the many ancestors of our divine wilderness who killed their way into that world are alive or dead. When Tsing-Hui heard this, he could not help but be secretly awed. He did not expect that there would be such a secret in the great war of the divine wilderness. Tsing-Hui thought to himself. Suddenly he asked, "Master, have you heard of a cultivator called Dong Qian? His cultivation has reached the vacuum-shattering realm." Dong Qian? Vacuum-shattering realm? The firmament master pondered for a moment, and finally shook his head. Vacuum-shattering realm is the third level of the divine wilderness. The divine wilderness is different from the saint realm, and the gap between each realm is extremely large. Perhaps it is not at the level of a powerful figure or an ordinary cultivator, but the gap between each realm is more than 10 times, or even dozens of times, and is comparable to the longevity 6th level. During the divine wilderness, there were many experts in our world, and it is said that there was a legendary existence at the peak of the divine wilderness who could create a world with a thought. Vacuum-shattering realm. At that time, it was probably equivalent to the level of an ordinary powerful figure. Looking at the entire divine wilderness, he may not be able to make a name for himself. When Tsing-Hui heard this, he was a little disappointed, but he still expressed that he could understand. Dong Qian's identity could be seen from his chaotic realm. A son of chaos of the 20th level. In the divine wilderness, most of the powerful figures belonged to this stage, and only a few powerful figures could reach the 25th level of the chaotic realm. And looking at the entire divine wilderness, although there were not many powerful figures, they were not rare either. Those who could make a name for themselves and still be talked about enthusiastically 10,000 years later could be counted with one's fingers. As the dust separator flying ship is made of dust separator stone, it has an excellent evasive effect against the attacks of the void when flying in the void. It is said that during the divine wilderness, when the invincible figures who had cultivated to the unhindered realm wanted to travel through space, they had to wear a set of armor made of supreme-grade dust separator stone. Otherwise, the endless void storms would be enough to make them unable to deal with it. If they were not careful, they could even exhaust their vital yuan and die in the void. The Firmament Master was a supreme giant of the divine wilderness, and also the highest leader of the Firmament Master. He knew these secrets in detail. Unfortunately, it is not easy to make a dust separator flying ship. A dust separator flying ship needs at least 10,000 cubes of supreme-grade dust separator stone, or even more. So far, let alone us, even the heavenly Tao has not been able to successfully make a dust separator flying ship. At best, a few dust separator armors have been made. When someone cultivates to the unhindered realm, they can travel through the void and travel between two realms. Unhindered realm. Tsing-Hui knew of this realm. It was the 5th realm of the divine wilderness. Above it was the legendary peak of the divine wilderness, world creation with a thought. And world creation with a thought was an existence at the pinnacle of the divine wilderness. Furthermore, according to the Firmament Master, those worlds that attempted to invade the divine wilderness were inferior to the divine wilderness. That was to say, world creation with a thought was probably the pinnacle of existence in the myriad of worlds. Pak Hui, I will buy the supreme-grade dust separator stone in your hands for 100 Dao rhymes. What do you think? Tsing-Hui had the intention to keep the dust separator stones so that they could be made into armor in the future. However, after thinking about it, 100 supreme-grade dust separator stones were far from enough to make an armor. Rather than keeping them now, he might as well sell them and exchange them for Dao rhymes to quickly raise his cultivation level. Once his cultivation level increased, there would be a day when he would go to the heavenly Tao to seek revenge from the Black Heaven Taoist master. If he could conquer the heavenly Tao, was he still worried about not having enough supreme-grade dust separator stones to make an armor? Firmament Master has helped me a lot. Take these 105 dust separator stones as my gift to Firmament Master. Firmament Master shook his head. Those are two different things. We, Firmament Master, have helped you because of the guidance from the elders. You are now at a critical moment in your cultivation and need a large amount of resources. Don't stand on ceremony with us. Moreover, if you use these resources to raise your cultivation level, you will be able to withstand the soul attacks of the Almighty. In the future, you will be able to contribute more strength in the war of chaos. Hence, helping you now is equivalent to helping ourselves. When Tsing-Hui heard this, he knew that it would be unreasonable if he continued to refuse. He immediately said, "Then, thank you very much. Give me your lower and upper grade dust separator stones as well. When you have time, I will get someone to collect them. It just so happens that I need to buy some cultivation resources. I should be making a trip to Infinite Wasteland soon." "All right, I will give you the contact information of Chengwang. He is one of my juniors. When you arrive at Infinite Wasteland, you can contact him directly. Here are 100 Dao rhymes. It is up to you whether you want resources or items to carry Dao." "Yes." Chapter 430. After discussing the sale of the dust cleansing stones with Venerable Firmament, he returned to his personal space. His trip to the Kongli continent did not take long, less than 2 months in total, but the harvest was indeed satisfying. Not to mention the dust cleansing stones that had yet to be sold, he had obtained more than 200 carriers of truth. What Tsing-Hui needed to do next was naturally to convert these carriers of truth into his own cultivation. The cultivation of the transformative stage does not require much resources. Even the late-stage never-ending stage does not require as much resources as the true energy realm. It all depends on the cultivator's own comprehension. Once you understand the trick, you will naturally break through. If you don't, who knows how long you will be stuck? This is especially true for the never-ending stage, where you need to form a balance of energy in your body so that your true energy runs continuously like a perpetual motion machine. Many people are stuck at this stage for their entire lives. Tsing-Hui planned his future cultivation path. Since he wanted to comprehend, he naturally had to work on his comprehension ability. Although his level of comprehension ability was not high, it was definitely not low. If he continued to comprehend the mystery of the perfection of transformation, he would be able to step into the perfection of transformation one day. If he wanted to shorten the time, the only thing he could rely on was the space understanding grass that could enhance the comprehension ability of the cultivator. The price of the void grass is not high, but it's not low either. If I want to fully comprehend the mysteries of the transformative stage, I'm afraid 1 or 2 of them won't be enough. Tsing-Hui's gaze fell on his chaos level. He had not spent much time on the Kongli continent and had later comprehended the arsenal bean casting technique. The Dao rhymes accumulated in the fortune jade were only 63. If he wanted to become a son of chaos at the 41st level, he would have to wait 37 days without using any carriers of truth. Moreover, even if he really did wait 37 days and raised his chaos level to the 41st level, he might not necessarily choose to improve his comprehension level. His personal space was already at the 8th level, and he only needed 2 more levels of chaos to upgrade it to the 10th level, where it could accommodate living things. To him, once his personal space was upgraded to the 10th level, the support it could provide would be immeasurable. Don't forget that he had comprehended the supreme immortal art of magic arsenal. When his personal dimension reached the 10th level and was able to contain living creatures, he could spend some effort to create some tranquil or even golden core realm monsters that had been around for a long time. He could let them recuperate in his personal dimension in the form of a tortoiseshell. Once they encountered an enemy, a dozen tranquil or never-ending realm monsters would charge forward together. Other than powerful experts, no one would be able to escape. Moreover, apart from his personal space, the backtracking technique was also a divine technique. The teleportation technique was related to whether he could successfully return to Earth. Not to mention, he had not mentioned the extremely mysterious deduction technique. There's still a long way to go before my comprehension level reaches the 10th level. In that case, if I want to reach the peak of the transformative stage as soon as possible and comprehend the wonders of the never-ending state, I can only spend some carriers of truth to buy space understanding grass. As for the never-ending state, I have some ideas. The reason why the sun's energy can multiply and multiply endlessly is because it is constantly undergoing rounds of fusion. If I can comprehend the mysteries of fusion and gain complete control over it, the energy in my body will be endless. When that time comes, I will definitely be able to step into the never-ending state, even more powerful and terrifying than the energy in the body of an ordinary never-ending state expert. Xing Hui muttered to himself. He had long had the idea of molding his body into a controllable nuclear fusion reactor. However, this method was dangerous and a single misstep could result in him dying without leaving a corpse behind. But now, with the backtracking technique, the drawbacks of this idea were naturally solved. He only had to wait until he completely comprehended the mysteries of the changes in his true essence before attempting to break through to the never-ending state. Sush. Just as Xing Hui was about to contact a few major chambers of commerce to purchase space understanding grass and cultivation materials for the Torch Dragon bloodline, a figure appeared in his personal space. Even though this figure appeared in the public area of his personal space, Qing Su naturally sensed him as soon as he arrived due to the fact that Qing Su was the master of this space. Xing Hui was slightly stunned when he saw this cultivator who had specially come. He pondered for a moment and soon appeared. Your Excellency Heaven's Inquisition. Heaven's Inquisition, who did not meet Xing Hui, was about to leave when he heard Xing Hui's greeting. He immediately turned around in surprise and said, Your Excellency Pak Hui. Your Excellency Heaven's Inquisition seems to have specially come to look for me. May I know what's the matter? I'm here for the results of the investigation regarding the Create Evolve mysterious sect and the Black Heaven Taoist Master. Heaven's Inquisition did not hide anything as he said, as this information is in the nature of an exchange, I can directly inform Your Excellency Pak Hui without any additional fees. To be honest, the Create Evolve mysterious sect and the Black Heaven Taoist Master do not have a close relationship at all. The Black Heaven Taoist Master and the Create Evolve mysterious sect do not have a close relationship at all. Xing Hui was puzzled when he heard this and asked, Then how did the Create Evolve mysterious sect manage to get the Black Heaven Taoist Master to send a Golden Core Realm clone to kill me? Your Excellency Pak Hui, think carefully. If the Black Heaven Taoist Master really came specifically for you, would he need to send a Golden Core Realm clone? Xing Hui shook his head. Although he was confident in his cultivation and his battle strength was not weaker than a never-ending realm expert, and he even dared to fight a Golden Core Realm expert with the divine art, as the main battle clone of a pinnacle almighty like the Black Heaven Taoist Master, a never-ending realm cultivator was more than enough to kill him. There was no need to mobilize a Golden Core Realm clone. That's it. The Create Evolve mysterious sect seems to think that Your Excellency Pak Hui is dead and did not hide this information too well. In addition, we have a higher status in the Create Evolve mysterious sect, so after some toasting, we learned the truth from him. The Black Heaven Taoist Master did not come for you, but for the Almighty behind you. The Almighty behind me? Xing Hui's expression was a little ridiculous. There was no Almighty behind him. It was all a fabrication that he had directed and acted out. Yes. In fact, the Heavenly Secrets Pavilion has also specially investigated the Almighty behind Your Excellency Pak Hui. If our investigation is correct, that Almighty should be a supreme expert in the Sky Dome domain, the Saint Stage Giant with invincible battle strength, esteemed Zhu Zhao, right? Oh? Why do you think so? I live in the Eastern Wilderness, while esteemed Zhu Zhao is far away in the Heaven domain. If he wanted to accept a disciple, he would not choose me. Xing Hui said without batting an eyelid. There is a lot of evidence that indicates that the Almighty behind you is esteemed Zhu Zhao of the Sky Dome domain. For example, you are a member of the Sky Dome domain and have the authority of a counselor. Esteemed Zhu Zhao has also personally guided you in your cultivation. In addition, when you first established yourself overseas, esteemed Zhu Zhao's clone descended to meet you, right? Of course, the most important thing is the unexpected battle between you and Lai Wuyang and the others in the Hunyuan Heaven sect. At that time, an Almighty appeared and blocked the Jinwu religion's sect Master Luo's eternal blaze for you. According to our understanding, that Almighty should be esteemed Zhu Zhao. Xing Hui took a deep look at Tianwen and could not help but sigh. As expected of Tianwen's people. I very much doubt that there is any news in the world that can be hidden from you. The world is bustling with activity for profit. As long as we can give them a satisfactory price, there is no secret that the Heavenly Secrets Pavilion can't buy back. It's just a matter of price. Tianwen said with a faint smile. Xing Hui was silent for a moment and then nodded. If it did not involve a matter of principle, he might not necessarily refuse if the other party was willing to pay a price to buy information from him. So, in other words, Master He Tian thought I was esteemed Zhu Zhao's disciple and deliberately ordered the experts of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect to besiege me. He wanted me to ask esteemed Zhu Zhao for help when my life was hanging by a thread so that esteemed Zhu Zhao could summon his main battle clone. The moment esteemed Zhu Zhao summoned his main battle clone, Master He Tian would use a thunderous method to kill esteemed Zhu Zhao's clone before it was fully formed, resulting in a backlash from the cloning technique and greatly injuring esteemed Zhu Zhao? That's right, that's the reason. Tianwen nodded, and at the same time, there was a hint of surprise in his eyes as he said, "Unfortunately, the people of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect underestimated you, Your Excellency Pak Hui. They did not expect you to break through to the transcendent state in such a short time. Not only did you manage to escape from their encirclement, but you also had the ability to annihilate all of them. Under such circumstances, esteemed Zhu Zhao's main battle clone could not be lured out, and you showed the potential to become an almighty in the future. Naturally, Master He Tian did not hesitate to kill you with a single blow." When he said that, Heaven's Inquisition studied Qing Su with a rather strange gaze. According to the information they had received, Qing Su had been reduced to ashes by Dao Lord He Tian. Logically speaking, he should have been deader than dead, but now, yet he was sitting there and chatting with Tianwen. She really didn't know what kind of method he used to avoid this kind of fatal situation. Very good. There is no deep relationship between Master He Tian and the Create Evolve Mysterious sect. My hands are tied, and I can't take revenge. A cold light flashed in Xing Hui's eyes. He also suspected that the relationship between Create Evolve Mysterious sect and Master He Tian was not as deep as he thought. However, he did not have enough evidence and dared not act rashly out of caution. But now, Create Evolve Mysterious sect. Is Your Excellency Pak Hui going to seek revenge from Create Evolve Mysterious sect? Tianwen asked. Is there a need to ask? When Create Evolve Mysterious sect went to kill Your Excellency Pak Hui the last time, they sent out all their forces. In terms of strength, Your Excellency Pak Hui does have the ability to break through Create Evolve Mysterious sect. However, the most powerful part of Create Evolve Mysterious sect is not the many experts in the sect, but the magical formation that can gather the strength of all the cultivators together. It even allows everyone's strength to multiply endlessly, the gate of Create Evolve Mysterious sect. If all the experts in Create Evolve Mysterious sect pour their true yuan into one person, with the help of the gate of Create Evolve Mysterious sect, it is not difficult to create a Golden Core Realm expert. Therefore, if Your Excellency Pak Hui really wants to seek revenge on Create Evolve Mysterious sect, the formation will be the first problem you have to solve. Otherwise, unless you have the strength of a Golden Core Realm expert, I'm afraid that this revenge will end with a grievance. Create Evolve Mysterious sect's formation? A sliver of cruel coldness appeared on Qing Su's face. I'd like to know if the formations of the Creation Mystical sect can still be used as they should be when the mountains and rivers shift and the ground collapses. Chapter 431. Hunyuan Chamber of Commerce. Lai Wuyang's figure flashed and appeared in the public area of the Hunyuan Chamber of Commerce. But when she saw the dozen or so sons of chaos gathered here, she was slightly taken aback. There were several familiar faces among them. Green Lotus Sword Sect Master Wen Hui, Hunyuan Heavenly Sect Young Master Nailin Fei, Life League's King Zhenhai, Ling Yu, and other higher-ups were all gathered here. Obviously, something big had happened. Senior Sister Nailin, what happened? Why did Xing Hui suddenly summon all of us here? Lai Wuyang asked Nailin Fei, who had a good relationship with her. You don't know? I thought he would tell you in advance given your relationship with him. Nayland Fei was a little surprised. I was also suddenly summoned here. I don't know what happened. Is that so? It seems that we will only know the reason after he comes. When Lai Weiyang saw this, he didn't insist. He found a place to sit beside Nayland Fei and said, I reckon that this matter should be related to the news that faintly spread from the creation mysterious sect during this period of time. Xing Hui's death? How is that possible? In fact, when I received this news, I had already confirmed it with him. Although he was ambushed by the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect, the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect can't do anything to him. I think the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect wants to stick gold on their face so that the news of their successive defeats doesn't affect their morale. When Hui heard what the two women said, he smiled and said, When I first heard this news, I was also extremely shocked. After all, the Create Evolve Mystical Sect is the #1 sect in the Eastern Wilderness. Moreover, they spoke of this matter in a methodical manner, so we couldn't help but be suspicious. However, who would have thought that this was a blunder directed and acted by the Create Evolve Mystical Sect from the start? They didn't even consider themselves. How could they possibly be a match for Elder Qingsu? Exactly. In particular, Alliance Master Xing Hui is now said to have broken through to the Transcendent stage and left the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect far behind. King Zhenhai and the others nodded one by one. They obviously had an almost blind trust in Xing Hui. While everyone was chatting, a figure suddenly appeared in their personal space. It was Xing Hui. When they saw him, everyone stood up and greeted him. Xing Hui, you're here. Lord Alliance Master, may I know why you've summoned us? Is there something important that needs to be done? Xing Hui's gaze swept past everyone, and it was mainly focused on Lai Weiyang, Nayland Fei, and Wen Hui. Behind them were the representatives of the Jin Wu religion, the Hunyuan Heaven sect, and the Green Lotus Sword sect. Indeed, there is a matter that requires your cooperation. After Xing Hui finished speaking, he turned to the three of them and asked, How are the results of the sects that you've attacked? The Giant Dragon Mountain Range isn't a place for weaklings. Even though we're approaching the Giant Dragon Mountain Range, we haven't made much progress due to the short amount of time we've had. It's the same on our side. The Failure Gate has a deep foundation. For safety reasons, we're still in the midst of making arrangements. Then, temporarily stop what you're doing. There's something more important that you need to do. After speaking, he said to Wen Hui, Nayland Fei, and Lai Weiyang, you can gather the cultivators that you trust the most to do this. Take the opportunity to expand your influence in your respective sects and prepare to take over the Create Evolve Mysterious Sects territory. Take over the Create Evolve Mysterious Sects territory? Upon hearing Xing Hui's words, Nayland Fei, Wen Hui, and Lai Weiyang were all stunned. They couldn't understand the true meaning of Xing Hui's words. After a while, Lai Weiyang seemed to have thought of something and exclaimed, Xing Hui, you plan to attack the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect? That's right. Xing Hui's expression gradually turned cold. The Create Evolve Mysterious Sect has bullied me too much. A long time ago, they sent their illustrious Saint Stage Grand Elder to invade my Life Moon Alliance's territory. Later on, they colluded with Vice Sect Master Jiesu in the Hunyuan Heaven sect and sent 12 great experts led by Huang Long to kill me. Not long ago, they even came out in full force, led by Taoist Tian Ding, Taoist Bei Do, and Taoist Golden Cicada, in a futile attempt to kill me. They've tried to kill me time and time again and really treat me like mud. After this battle, I want the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect to become history in the Eastern Wasteland. Upon hearing Xing Hui's words, everyone present couldn't help sucking in a breath of cold air. Even King Zhenhai, Ling Yu, and Blazing Glory, who were full of confidence in Xing Hui, looked at each other. Create Evolve Mysterious Sect. Create Evolve Mysterious Sect, the #1 sect in the Eastern Wasteland. Not counting the cultivators above the True Energy stage, the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect alone could fight against the 9 great sects of the Eastern Wasteland. Even if the True Energy stage experts were included, the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect could still fight against the 8 great sects if the Wuji Sword sect was not included. But now, according to Tsing Hui, he wanted to declare war on the Create Evolve mysterious sect and destroy it. This, Alliance Master, please reconsider. King Zhenhai stood up immediately. He had fought with the Create Evolve mysterious sect before and deeply understood how terrifying this force was. He immediately advised, there are many hidden experts in the Create Evolve mysterious sect. Perhaps on the surface, their experts don't seem to be much, but that's because these experts are guarding the borders of the various sects and keeping each other in check. Once they transfer all of their experts to their headquarters, they will definitely accumulate more than 30 true energy stage experts. Coupled with some transcendent experts. This is a force that even Golden Core experts will find difficult to resist. That's right, this matter must be handled with caution. The Create Evolve mysterious sect is already extremely powerful. Even the Wuji Sword sect can't be compared to it. Moreover, the Create Evolve mysterious sect's true strength lies in the many great formations in their sect. The Create Evolve Gate. With this mysterious great formation, the Create Evolve mysterious sect's unity of spirit realm experts can be used as Blue Netherworld realm experts. Blue Netherworld realm experts can be used as prominent divine stage experts, and prominent divine stage experts can be used as true energy stage experts. We don't have to worry about exhausting our true energy. When the time comes, we will have to face a terrifying battle force of hundreds of true energy stage experts. The Create Evolve mysterious sect is good at defense and not offense. It won't be difficult to repel the Create Evolve mysterious sect's attack, but it will be extremely difficult to counterattack the Create Evolve mysterious sect's territory. Lai Weiyang, Wen Hui, Nailan Fei, and the others all stood up to dissuade Yi Qingyu. You don't have to worry about the Create Evolve mysterious sect's formations. I have my ways to break them one by one. You just need to gather your forces and help me clean up the mess. After the battle between me and the Create Evolve mysterious sect, the remaining experts of the Create Evolve mysterious sect will definitely not be left with 1/5 of their experts. At that time, you will all come out in full force and clean up the battlefield. You will completely control the territory that originally belonged to the Create Evolve mysterious sect and complete the magnificent feat of expanding your territory, becoming the greatest sect master in history. Tsing Hui said indifferently. But, just as Lai Weiyang was about to say something, Tsing Hui's gaze landed on her. If your Jin Wu religion feels that this is too dangerous, you can withdraw from this operation. However, the territory that we conquer will have nothing to do with your Jin Wu religion. Tsing Hui, that's not what I meant. I will discuss with the sect master and the others and persuade them to do their best to help you fight against the Create Evolve mysterious sect. Tsing Hui did not comment and only said, I will give you 3 days to prepare. After 3 days, I will begin to attack the Create Evolve mysterious sect. At that time, the empty territories of the Create Evolve mysterious sect will be occupied by my people. Don't blame me for not helping you. Elder, don't worry. I will persuade the people of the Green Lotus Sword sect to participate in this battle to overthrow the Create Evolve mysterious sect. What about the Qingquan Sacred Ground, Limitless Sword sect, Six Paths of Gods and Demons, Shenshao Sword sect and the other forces? At this time, Nailan Fei suddenly asked them. Qing Su's lips curled into a sliver of cruel coldness. When I began to attack the Creation Mystical sect, they would obviously choose to watch from the sidelines. They would not dare to act recklessly. However, as I've been leading the way, showing that I really want to take down the Creation Mystical sect, they'll definitely get involved and clean up the battlefield for us. Tsing Hui, I'm not talking about this matter. I'm talking about what should we do when they take advantage of the battle between us and the Create Evolve mysterious sect to occupy the territory that we have conquered? If things go wrong, our Jin Wu religion, Green Lotus Sword sect and Hunyuan Heavenly sect may become someone else's wedding dress. Nailan Fei said. When Hui and Lai Weiyang's hearts shook as they hurriedly turned to Tsing Hui. This possibility was very big. If things went wrong, they might really lose everything and not obtain any benefits. What should we do? There was a trace of indifference on Tsing Hui's face. If our 3 sects can really join forces to destroy the Create Evolve mysterious sect, Do you think we can't turn around and destroy the 6 great sects, including the Limitless Sword sect? In order to fight against the Create Evolve Mysterious sect, the 9 great sects have always been allies. If we rashly start a war with them for no reason, I'm afraid we will lose our morals. However, if they take advantage of the time when we attack the Heavenly Tao and take over the territory that we have conquered, at that time, we will have a legitimate reason to deal with them openly. At this point, Sing Hui's tone paused for a moment as a trace of killing intent faintly appeared in his voice. I'm not afraid of them coming. Instead, I'm afraid that they won't come. I don't have much time to attack and occupy these sects one by one and waste my energy on them. Nailin Fei, Wen Hui, Lai Weiyang and the others looked at each other. They could hear the strong confidence in Sing Hui's voice. When they thought of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect's repeated attempts to kill Sing Hui, not only were they unable to do anything to him, but they were also defeated by him time and time again, and their vitality was greatly damaged. A trace of confidence emerged in the hearts of the 3. Elder Sing Hui, don't worry. I will persuade the 2 ancestors and the several grand elders. Wen Hui said in a low voice. Lai Weiyang also spoke with certainty. I will also think of a way to convince our sect master. Even if our sect master isn't around when the time comes, I will still bring my strength to assist you in attacking the creation profound gate. Me too, Nailin Fei said. After pondering for a moment, she said, Sing Hui, I feel that in order to ensure that we can mobilize all the forces in the Hunyuan Heaven sect, you should make a trip to the Hunyuan Heaven sect and explain the matter to the Hunyuan Heaven sect's Tang Sun, Yuan Bei, and the other ancestors. There's no need. Just pass on the message. Seeing that I'm also part of the Hunyuan Heaven sect, I've already given them the opportunity. As for whether they can grasp it in the end, that will depend on themselves. After Sing Hui finished speaking, he waved his hand. All right, it's settled then. I'll give you half a month to prepare. Half a month later, I will completely lift the curtain on the battle to destroy the Create Evolve Mysterious sect. Chapter 432. Sing Hui's decision shocked the higher-ups of the Jinwu religion, the Green Lotus Sword sect, and the Hunyuan Heaven sect. For a time, the higher-ups of the Jinwu religion, the Green Lotus Sword sect, and the Hunyuan Heaven sect were in constant meetings, racking their brains to weigh the gains and losses of this war with the Create Evolve Mysterious sect. Because of the importance of this matter, even the ancestors of the sects came out one after another to discuss the matter. After a few days of internal discussion, they gathered in the personal space of the strongest expert of the Hunyuan Heaven sect, the Primal Chaos Divine Hall, to discuss the feasibility of this matter. Greetings, Primal Chaos Divine Hall. Primal Chaos Divine Hall, long time no see. You're not far from the never-ending stage, right? When you reach the never-ending stage and head to the Heaven Wasteland domain, can you bring us along? My Green Lotus Sword sect is willing to offer a precious treasure as thanks. Primal Chaos Divine Hall, long time no see. In the personal space of Primordial Chaos Divine Sovereign, figures began to appear one after another. The Grand Elders at the Vision Divine stage were naturally greeting him as disciples. Only the True Element stage ancestors of the Golden Crow cult and the Green Lotus Sword sect were qualified to treat him as equals. Ancestor Qi Wu, Nen Shun, Lianhua, you're all here. The Primal Chaos Divine Hall swept his gaze across the True Element experts one by one, a faint smile on his face. Qi Wu, I didn't expect you to be the leader of the shadow race. You've hidden yourself well. Ancestor Qi Wu hurriedly said in a low voice, I'm ashamed, I've made a fool of myself. Subsequently, Tang Sun, Yuan Bei and the others came forward to greet Ancestor Qi Wu and the others. Even the master of the Hunyuan Heaven sect, Zhua Kunlun, was among the crowd. Although the number of Sons of Chaos was small, there were still dozens of them in each sect. Among them, the great elders of the prominent saint stage almost all had the Chaos Divine Hall. It was just a matter of level. After all, the bonus of comprehension from the Sons of Chaos was too important. Many times, they were only one level away from breaking through to a higher cultivation level. In such a situation, anyone with the ability would think of ways to get themselves a Chaos Divine Hall. Alright, almost everyone is here, and there's no need to mention the purpose of our gathering here. Now, the crux of the matter is whether we can win this battle or not. After all, the Create Evolve Mysterious sect is no pushover. Not only does it have many top experts, but there are also a large number of Create Evolve Mysterious sect members within the sect. By relying on these Create Evolve Gate, the overall strength of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect is almost one level higher. Seeing that almost everyone had arrived, Primordial Chaos Holy Sovereign did not waste any more time and went straight to the main topic. Whether we can win this battle or not will mainly depend on Grand Elder Tsing Hui of your Hunyuan Heaven sect. After all, he was the one who suggested the counterattack against the Create Evolve Mysterious sect, and he did it in such a hurry. It's really... At this point, Patriarch Chi Wu did not know how to continue. Half a month. There's only half a month. It's too rushed. Ancestor Nan Shun of the Green Lotus Sword sect also sighed. How powerful is Grand Elder Tsing Hui? Senior Primordial Chaos Holy Sovereign, do you have a plan in mind? Zhu Xian, the leader of the Jin Wu religion, asked. His true strength. Primordial Chaos Holy Sovereign shook his head and turned to look at Tang Sun. The two of you know him the most. Tell me, what cultivation level has Grand Elder Tsing Hui grown to? Tang Sun and Yuan Bei exchanged a look and felt somewhat helpless. I don't know about the rest, but long before Grand Elder Tsing Hui broke through to his current cultivation level, he was already able to kill Huang Long, Ao Feng, Shunta Gang and the other 12 great experts. At that time, his battle strength was probably not inferior to a transformative stage expert. As for now, it's said that his cultivation has already reached the transformative stage. No matter how you look at it, he shouldn't be any weaker than a never-ending stage expert. With the help of the divine art, he shouldn't be much weaker than a golden core stage expert. Never-ending stage. The never-ending stage isn't enough. The Create Evolve Mysterious sect's three great ancestors, Taoist Tian Ding, Taoist Golden Cicada, and Taoist Beidou, which one of them doesn't have the battle strength of a never-ending stage expert with the help of the divine art. In addition, being in the Creation Mystical sect, you can receive the support of the Creation Mystical sect's array formation. You might even be able to fight against an ordinary Golden Core Realm expert. I remember that there was a rumor in the Creation Mystical sect not long ago, saying that the Great Elder of the Qingsu ruins had been slain by the combined efforts of Taoist Tian Ding, Taoist Golden Cicada, Taoist Beidou, and so on. Even though the rumor was proven to be groundless with the appearance of the Great Elder of the Qingsu ruins, it also implied that they had the ability to deal fatal damage to the Great Elder of the Qingsu ruins. If it weren't for the fact that the Great Elder of the Qingsu ruins had almost died back then, why would they have spread such news? Ancestor Chi Wu said. That may be so, but since Grand Elder Tsing Hui was ambushed by Taoist Tian Ding, Taoist Golden Cicada, and Taoist Northern Dipper, and still has the confidence to destroy the Create Evolve Mysterious sect under such circumstances, it's enough to prove that he does have the ability to fight against the Create Evolve Mysterious sect. After all, Taoist Tian Ding, Taoist Golden Cicada, and Taoist Northern Dipper are the final trump cards of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect. Patriarch Ninshan said. Hearing his words, the upper echelons of the three sects looked at each other. They had basically gained some confidence in their hearts. Then the most important thing now is the formations of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect. If the formations of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect are not broken, even if Grand Elder Tsing Hui's combat strength is equivalent to the combined strength of the many true energy stage and transformative stage experts of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect, it will still not be an easy task to truly destroy the Create Evolve Mysterious sect. I'm guessing that Grand Elder Tsing Hui must have a way to directly destroy the formation of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect. At this time, when Hui, who had a respected status among the crowd but was considered a junior, suddenly said, "We have also mentioned the problem of the formations of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect with Grand Elder Tsing Hui. However, Grand Elder Tsing Hui bluntly said that he wanted to move the mountains and rivers of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect and cause the earth to collapse. If he can really do this and cause the mountains and rivers of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect to move the earth, the Create Evolve Mysterious sect that was built on the earth will definitely be completely destroyed. When Huey's words caused the eyes of many true energy stage experts present to light up slightly. If Grand Elder Tsing Hui really has a way to directly destroy the Create Evolve Mysterious sect's formations, then he really has the possibility of destroying the Create Evolve Mysterious sect. That's right. Grand Elder Tsing Hui alone has the ability to deal with the many experts of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect. Coupled with our support, it shouldn't be difficult to suppress the experts of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect. If the experts of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect can deal with the most troublesome formations of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect, then the chances of destroying the Create Evolve Mysterious sect is already more than 80%. As everyone discussed, they finally came to a conclusion. After discussing the details for a while, the leaders of the several large sects finally made up their minds. Then it's decided. My Hunyuan Heaven sect will lend a helping hand to the Great Elder of Qing Su's destruction of the Creation Mystical sect, said Jianqin. My Green Lotus Sword sect agrees. The Jin Wu religion will also do its best to mobilize the experts in the sect to deal with the Create Evolve Mysterious sect. The Jin Wu religion, the Hunyuan Heaven sect, and the Green Lotus Sword sect discussed the final attitude of the battle in the Chaos Temple. As the initiator of the battle against the Create Evolve Mysterious sect, Tsing Hui had already appeared in the Galaxy Chamber of Commerce's Yunxia City Station. After handing over all the dust-cleansing stones to the people sent by the Firmament Master, the Galaxy Chamber of Commerce also sent over all the goods that Tsing Hui needed to purchase this time. Senior Dong Yang, please take a look. The level 12 spiritual object that you need is priced at 30 Dao runes. 10 level 10 spiritual objects are also priced at 30 Dao runes. In addition, there are also level 9 and level 8 spiritual objects, totaling 100 Dao runes. In addition to these, there are also 2 portions of Torch Dragon Blood Essence and Golden Crow Blood Essence that Senior Dong Yang needs. They are priced at 98 Dao runes, making a total of 198 Dao runes. Senior, please check. Okay. Tsing Hui looked at the many treasures that Gong Xing handed over and nodded. Senior Dong Yang, do you have time recently? I've been quite busy recently. When I'm free, I'll come again to find you and help you deliver the goods. Yes, Senior Dong Yang, your matter is more important. Gong Xing hurriedly said. Then I'll take my leave first. As Tsing Hui spoke, the avatar dissipated and his consciousness returned to his body. Glancing at the items that had been reduced by nearly half, Tsing Hui began to worry about the problem of Dao runes. As his cultivation continued to increase, the price of the cultivation resources he needed also increased. In the past, the resources he could exchange for several Dao aura items were enough for him to easily increase his cultivation by several small realms. But now, a portion of Divine Beast Blood Essence that had more than 50 Dao runes could only allow him to accumulate more. He couldn't even break through again. The cultivation of the true energy realm was already like this. The amount of resources required for the Golden Core realm and the last realm of the Saint realm, the lawful embodiment of heaven and earth, was enough to make him feel despair. It seems that the focus of cultivation resources has to be concentrated in the Chaos Treasure Pavilion. Or perhaps I should leave the Divine Wilderness and go to a world with a more developed cultivation system. Tsing Hui thought to himself. It was too early to go to a world with a more developed cultivation system. In that case, he could only focus on the Chaos Treasure Pavilion. Unfortunately, the refresh time of the items in the Chaos Treasure Pavilion was not fixed. It usually took a few months or a year or two. Tsing Hui wanted to spend time in the Chaos Treasure Pavilion, but he didn't know where to start. Unless he was willing to use the items in his possession to cultivate a rank 30 Son of Chaos. Although the Chaos Treasure Pavilion currently sells many treasures, most of them are in the Divine Realm. Since there are Divine Realm treasures, there should be precious treasures above the Divine Realm. Currently, these precious treasures have not appeared in the Chaos Treasure Pavilion. There's only one problem, and that's that my chaos level isn't high enough. The Chaos Treasure Pavilion that appeared at rank 30 could sell Divine Realm cultivation resources. If that was the case, cultivation treasures above the Divine Realm that appeared in the Chaos Treasure Pavilion required rank 60? Chapter 433. Create Evolve Mystical Sect. Dao Master Beidou, who was sitting in the sect, was comprehending the supreme techniques of the sect, looking for an opportunity to break through to the endless stage. At this moment, the three core members of the sect, Dao Xianfeng, Fan Tian, and Dao Bian. Dao Master, there are some changes in the situation. We received news that Chou Tsing Hui of the Hunyuan Heaven sect is not dead. Upon seeing Dao Master Beidou, Dao Xianfeng could not wait to report. Dao Master Beidou looked at Dao Xianfeng. How is that possible? Can't you tell whether Chou Tsing Hui is dead or not? At that time, all of us witnessed him being crushed to ashes in front of the great He Tian Dao Master. Even if he has the recovery characteristic of the 10th order and can be reborn from a drop of blood, he will undoubtedly die in the face of such injuries. That may be the case, but a month ago, we vaguely received news that Chou Tsing Hui is still alive, but this news was too unbelievable, so I did not dare to announce it. I only ordered people to investigate. A day ago, the high-level chess piece hidden in the Hunyuan Heaven sect finally sent accurate news that Chou Tsing Hui is really still alive, and is now gathering the cultivators of the Jinwu religion, the Hunyuan Heaven sect, and the Green Lotus Sword sect in an attempt to take revenge on our Create Evolve mystical sect for besieging and killing him. Dao Xianfeng solemnly vowed. At this moment, Dao Master Beidou's expression turned solemn. Is what you said true? You should know that Chou Tsing Hui was killed by the He Tian Dao Master himself, and his entire body was completely crushed to ashes. Even if the 20th Order's Son of Chaos wanted to use the resurrection technique to resurrect him, he would not be able to do so. How could he come back to life? We don't know either. We wanted to investigate, but we couldn't find anything. We can only guess that he has a life-saving treasure that he bought from the Primal Chaos Treasure Pavilion. After all, his master is the supreme expert of the Celestial Dome of Heaven, esteemed Zhu Zhao. It wouldn't be strange for him to give him 1 or 2 life-saving treasures. Fan Tian chimed in. Now that I think about it, when we killed Chou Tsing Hui, he didn't reveal any life-saving means. Even esteemed Zhu Zhao didn't give him a protective talisman. For a disciple of an invincible expert in the divine realm, it's a little unreasonable. Therefore, Xianfeng's guess is probably true. Chou Tsing Hui really did have a life-saving treasure from the Chaos Treasure Pavilion given to him by esteemed Zhu Zhao. It's because of that treasure that even though he was killed by Taoist Master He Tian, he still survived. After hearing what Dao Xianfeng and Fan Tian said, in addition to the information they had collected, Taoist Master Beidou couldn't be sure. Damn it. Taoist Master He Tian's Golden Core stage clone actually couldn't kill Chou Tsing Hui, a little transformative stage cultivator. He's a top expert in vain. Now isn't the time for us to complain about Taoist Master He Tian. According to the news I received from the Hunyuan Heaven sect, Chou Tsing Hui wants to take revenge on our Create Evolve mysterious sect after he recovers. I'm afraid it won't be long before he kills his way into our Create Evolve mysterious sect. When that time comes, Dao Xianfeng could not help but shudder when he thought of the terrifying methods that Qing Su had used to make people shudder in despair. Fan Tian, Dao Bian, and Taoist Master Beidou also thought of something and fell silent at the same time. Their faces looked rather gloomy. Tsing Hui's strength was far greater than any expert in the Create Evolve mysterious sect. Even if Taoist Master Beidou, Taoist Master Golden Cicada, and Taoist Master Tian Ding joined forces, they still couldn't defeat Chou Tsing Hui, who was also in the transformative stage. Immediately send a message to the Heavenly Law. Now we can only ask for help from the Heavenly Law and hope that an almighty expert of the Heavenly Law can send down a never-ending stage main battle clone. Only then will we have the qualifications to fight against Chou Tsing Hui. Taoist Master Beidou said. Dao Xianfeng shook his head. We've already asked the Heavenly Law. The heavenly law seems to be preparing for something big and doesn't allow anyone to easily send down a main battle clone. It said that Taoist Master He Tian was punished because he didn't kill esteemed Zhu Zhao's clone. Unless it's an important overseas continent, the heavenly law won't easily send a main battle clone overseas. Dao Xuanfeng's words made Taoist Master Beidu's expression darken. An important overseas continent. The Create Evolve mysterious sect had been supported by the heavenly law and had yet to conquer the eastern wilderness. In the eyes of the heavenly law's higher-ups, they didn't have a high status. The only person who valued them more, Taoist Master He Tian, couldn't send down a main battle clone and couldn't come to their rescue in a short time. Under such circumstances, it was simply a fool's dream to pin their hopes on the heavenly law. Damn it! Chou Tsinghui is obviously a chess piece supported by the heavenly law. The heavenly law's power is far above the heavenly law. As a subordinate power of the heavenly law, are we going to watch our power be uprooted by Chou Tsinghui from the heavenly law? Dao Baiyan's tone was full of unwillingness. Dao Xianfeng, Taoist Master Beidu, Fan Tian, and the others looked at him and sighed in their hearts. Now that things have come to this, the Create Evolve mysterious sect can only change our strategy. Chou Tsinghui has shown such excellent talent, it's impossible for him to stay in the eastern wilderness for long. We'll shrink our power and gather in the headquarters of the Create Evolve mysterious sect. We'll focus on defense. When Chou Tsinghui leaves the eastern wilderness, we'll think of a way to take back the territory that we've given up. Shrink our power? There was a trace of unwillingness in Fan Tian's eyes. We've spent hundreds of years to expand the Create Evolve mysterious sect to this scale. If we give it all up, I'm afraid there's no other way. Chou Tsinghui is too monstrous. It's not shameful to make way for a peerless genius. We have a large number of Create Evolve mysterious sects formation. With these formations, we'll have no problem protecting ourselves. As long as we don't have any internal problems, let alone the Hunyuan Heaven sect, Jinwu religion, and Green Lotus Sword sect, even if the Wuji Sword sect, Chenkuan Holy Land, Six Paths of Divinity and Demons, and Shenshao Sword sect take the opportunity to attack us, they won't be able to do anything to us. Dao Xianfeng also felt very aggrieved, but there was nothing he could do. Bear with it for a while and calm the waves. This is the only way. Then, go and summon Taoist Tian Ding, Taoist Golden Cicada, and the others back. Don't worry about the Wuji Sword sect, Shenshao Sword sect, Six Paths of Divinity and Demons, and Chenkuan Holy Land. Our Create Evolve mysterious sect needs to focus on the current power before we talk about anything else. Yes, I'll go and summon Taoist Tian Ding and Taoist Golden Cicada. Half a month passed quietly. In this half a month, the entire eastern wilderness could be said to be in a turbulent situation. First, it was the Hunyuan Heaven sect, Jinwu religion, and Green Lotus Sword sect that had mobilized their troops and stationed their troops at the Create Evolve mysterious sect's borders. They seemed to be planning to counterattack and invade the Create Evolve mysterious sect. While the Wuji Sword sect, Chenkuan Holy Land, Six Paths of Divinity and Demons, Shenshao Sword sect, and other forces had yet to figure out where the Hunyuan Heaven sect, Jinwu religion, and Green Lotus Sword sect's courage came from, the Create Evolve mysterious sect's people actually retreated en masse. Many of the prominent Saint stage, Green Netherworld stage, and even Spirit Chi Unity stage higher-ups retreated to the sect's core area, leaving behind an empty shell. This allowed the Jinwu religion, Green Lotus Sword sect, and Hunyuan Heaven sect to easily advance 3,000 kilometers into the Create Evolve mysterious sect's inner area. When the Wuji Sword sect, Chenkuan Holy Land, Six Paths of Divinity and Demons saw this scene, they were all dumbfounded. However, although there was a series of changes, the only force that dared to invade the Create Evolve mysterious sect's territory was still the Wuji Sword sect. Moreover, the Wuji Sword sect's invasion was also very cautious, advancing step by step. At most, they had only advanced less than 1,000 kilometers. Create Evolve mysterious sect. Tsinghui flew on his sword and slowly shuttled through the clouds. Looking down from above, A large mountain range spanning over 1,000 kilometers appeared before his eyes. This was the wonderful mountain range where the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect's headquarters was located. Even though he had yet to truly set foot in the wondrous mountains, Ching Su could clearly sense the dense energy from the mountains from afar. The energy of the earth veins within several thousand kilometers, or even over 10,000 kilometers, constantly gathered towards the wondrous mountains like huge dragons. As a result, the wondrous mountains had basically fused with the entire eastern wastelands, allowing it to constantly absorb enough energy of the earth veins from the eastern wastelands to maintain the formation. Grand Elder, are we still going to advance? Are we really not going to proceed step by step and eliminate the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect's power one by one? More than 40 figures followed closely behind Tsing Hui. Among these 40 or so figures, the weakest cultivation base was at the prominent divine stage, such as Wen Hui, Fa Dai, Xing Lu, Qin Zhen, Zhu Xian, and the others. The ones with the highest cultivation base were the true energy stage and transcendent stage experts led by Primordial Chaos Saint. In order to ensure that nothing would go wrong, the Jin Wu religion, Green Lotus Sword sect, and Hunyuan Heaven sect had all come out. The Green Lotus Sword sect had sent 2 true energy stage ancestors, the Jin Wu religion had sent 4 true energy stage ancestors, and the Create Evolve Mysterious sect had sent 6 true energy stage ancestors. The strongest, Primordial Chaos Sacred Sovereign, had reached the pinnacle of the transcendent stage and was a peak existence that could contend against enlightened Master Tian Ding and Beidou Spiritual Master. This was a huge lineup. The Create Evolve Mysterious sect's greatest confidence lies in the wonderful mountain ranges gate of creation array, right? Tsing Hui said slowly as he looked at the large array that had been erected and was in the process of being activated. Thousands of kilometers around the wondrous mountain range was covered by these formations. In fact, within 3,000 kilometers of the wondrous mountain range, there were still many Gate of Fortune formations. However, the density of these formations couldn't be compared to the wondrous mountain range, and they couldn't be replenished by the earth vein qi within 10,000 kilometers of the wondrous mountain range. Grand Elder Tsing Hui is right. The Create Evolve Mysterious sect's array formations are rooted in the earth veins and gather the earth vein energy within 10,000 kilometers of the wonderful mountain range. As long as the earth vein energy isn't depleted, the Gate of Creation array formation will continue to operate. Therefore, to us, the Create Evolve Mysterious sect sitting on the wonderful mountain range is unbreakable. Unbreakable? Ching Su looked at the headquarters of the Gate of Destinies in the distance as a sliver of coldness appeared in his eyes. An ordinary-looking metal rod appeared in his right hand. Take another look at the formations of the mountains that you think are unsolvable, because very soon, these formations will become history. Chapter 434. He's here. The Hunyuan Heavenly Sect's Cho Tsing Hui is here. How bold of them! Our Create Evolve Mystical Sect didn't go to deal with the Hunyuan Heavenly Sect, Jin Wu Religion, and Green Lotus Sword Sect, but these 2 sects actually dared to take the initiative to attack us. They really don't know how to write the word death. Do they think our Create Evolve Mystical Sect's defensive measures can be compared to their sect's flawed defensive circle? I really don't know what the sect elders are thinking. They actually told us to pull back our defenses. In my opinion, we should all charge out and wipe out the Hunyuan Heavenly Sect, Jin Wu Religion, and Green Lotus Sword Sect. We should let them understand the consequences of going against our Create Evolve Mystical Sect. On the Create Evolve Mystical Sect's side, as Tsing Hui and the others stepped into the Create Evolve Mystical Sect's area near the Multitude of Wonders mountain range, the Spirit Chi Unity stage, Green Netherworld stage, and even prominent Saint stage Grand Elders all sensed their presence and were filled with righteous indignation. When had the Create Evolve Mystical Sect been attacked to within 2,000 kilometers of their headquarters? If not for the sect's higher-ups strictly ordering them not to fight, these arrogant Create Evolve Mystical Sect disciples would have already charged into the crowd below and started a massacre. They're here. Compared to the Create Evolve Mystical Sect's disciples' righteous indignation and fighting spirit, the Create Evolve Mystical Sect's higher-ups all wore solemn expressions. In particular, Taoist Tian Ding, Taoist Bei Do, Taoist Golden Cicada, and Dao Bian, who had participated in the encirclement of Tsing Hui, were even more alert. They did not dare to neglect the arrival of Tsing Hui and the others. Where did they go first? They stopped at a mountain range 2,000 kilometers away from our Multitude of Wonders mountain range and did not advance any further. Create Evolve Mystical Sects Sect Master Dao Xuani respectfully replied. Have the formations inside and outside the Multitude of Wonders mountain range been activated? They've all been activated. All disciples and elders are in position. With a single command from the old ancestors, the power of the Gate of Destinies will be channeled to the old ancestors, allowing the old ancestors to become like never-ending realm experts. The energy in their bodies will never be depleted, and even their might will be strengthened by a significant margin. Very good, Taoist Master Beidou said as he looked towards the horizon. We have already made all the necessary preparations. Now, all we have to do is wait for Cho Tsing Hui to make his move. If our Create Evolve Mysterious Sect is still defeated at this stage, then we can only say that the heavens want to destroy our Create Evolve Mysterious Sect. If I had known that Cho Tsing Hui would be so difficult to deal with, I wouldn't have offended him for the sake of a small Donghai. A true energy realm ancestor said regretfully. Shut up. Taoist Tian Ding fiercely glared at the true energy stage ancestor. Cho Tsing Hui is the Hunyuan Heaven Sect's Grand Elder. Even if we don't offend him, he will one day become our Creation Mystery Sect's enemy as he grows. There's no point in regretting now. Rather than that, we should think of a way to find out Cho Tsing Hui's weakness and find a way to defeat him. The Create Evolve Mysterious Sect's upper echelons, who had similar thoughts as the true energy stage ancestor, were stunned when they heard Taoist Tian Ding's shout. They hurriedly responded, yes. Our Create Evolve Mysterious Sect has stood tall in the eastern wilderness for many years. What kind of storms have we not experienced? I don't believe that we will be destroyed by a mere junior today. Taoist Tian Ding's eyes flashed, and his face was covered in frost. This is it. Tsing Hui stopped on a mountain range. Grand Elder Tsing Hui, you're not leaving? Primordial Chaos Sacred Venerable found it rather strange to see Qing Su standing there. How can we destroy the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect if we don't break their array formation group? We have to start here if we want to break their array formation group. Tsing Hui said indifferently. Upon hearing Tsing Hui mention the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect's array formation group, Primordial Chaos Sacred Sovereign and the others felt a little more confident. Grand Elder Tsing Hui, is this the key to the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect's array formation group? Can we destroy the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect's array formation group by breaking this place? It can't be. If it's such an important place, why would the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect leave it outside without sending any top experts to guard it? Patriarch Chi Wu was puzzled. This place is not the key to the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect's array formation group. I just randomly picked a place. As for how to destroy the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect's array formation group, you will know very soon. As Tsing Hui spoke, he raised the ordinary-looking metal rod in his hand. This was the earth-shaking rod. True energy poured in. Buzz buzz. The earth-shaking rod vibrated slightly, and an extremely heavy pressure emanated from it. It was as if the entire metal rod had turned into a towering mountain in an instant. As Tsing Hui poured in his true energy to a certain extent, he suddenly slammed the earth-shaking rod in his hand into the ground. Rumble! The ground under Tsing Hui's feet was like a calm lake that had a stone thrown into it. Instantly, circles of visible ripples spread out. The ripples swept out and crushed all the flowers and trees within a radius of 1,000 meters. Even the mountain rocks in this area were pushed 1,000 meters away by the force of the ripples. Some small rocks were even crushed into powder by the ripples. This is Primordial Chaos Sacred Sovereign and the others, who had never seen such a technique before, suddenly widened their eyes. What kind of divine weapon is this? Invisible ripples spread out from the earth-shaking rod, smashing out 1,000-meter-wide crater. The shockwaves continued to seep into the ground. A series of rumbling sounds gradually spread out from the ground, spreading into the distance and startling countless birds. However, that was all. Ancestor Chi Wu looked at the mountain range that was silent for a moment. He stared at Xing Hui as if he wanted to know what had happened. Not only him, but Primordial Chaos Sacred Sovereign and the others also looked at him with a hint of inquiry. However, Xing Hui did not explain. Instead, he raised the earth-shaking rod in his hand again and struck down at the same spot he had attacked earlier. Rumble! Immediately, the deep pit that was originally 1,000 meters in diameter once again extended to a range of tens of meters. After which, an even deeper rumbling sound was transmitted from the mountain range in front, causing the birds and beasts in that area to become alarmed and quickly flee in all directions. Primordial Chaos Sacred Sovereign, Ancestor Chi Wu, Ancestor Nanshan, and the others looked at each other. However, when they saw Xing Hui continuously attacking the same spot, they vaguely felt that something was wrong. At the same time, they could not say anything. They could only wait quietly by the side and wait for the final result. Not only Primordial Chaos Sacred Sovereign, Ancestor Chi Wu, Ancestor Nanshan, but even the higher-ups of the creation mystical sect were puzzled after receiving the news from the disciples in front. What is he doing? Is he digging a hole? Could it be that he wants to dig a huge hole from 2,000 kilometers away to the core area of our creation mystical sect? Even if he is digging a hole underground, once he reaches the range of our Wonder Mountain range, we can still get the support of the Gate of Creation's array group. What he is doing is meaningless. What kind of trick is Cho Xing Hui playing? Spiritual Master Tian Ding, Spiritual Master Bei Dou, Dao Xianfeng, and the others pondered hard but could not figure it out. However, after Xing Hui's attack lasted for half an hour, Spiritual Master Tian Ding, Spiritual Master Bei Dou, Spiritual Master Golden Cicada, and the others felt more and more uneasy. One by one, they suddenly raised their heads and looked at the large number of birds that rose into the sky and flew into the distance. They had a bad feeling. Damn it! What is Cho Xing Hui doing? Should we go out and test it out? His current location is 1,000 kilometers away from the Myriad Wonders mountain range. Although there are several Gate of Fortune array formations nearby, their levels are not high enough to increase our strength. If we don't borrow the power of the Gate of Fortune array formations, we may not be a match for that kid even if we all attack him together. Not to mention the fact that he has Primordial Chaos Sacred Master and the other old fellows with him this time. If we go out, we'll just die. So, we should just wait here? Dao Bian felt more and more uneasy. At this time, Fan Tian seemed to have noticed something and his gaze fell on a pool in front of him. Vibration. The pool that was as smooth as a mirror vibrated from time to time, causing circles of ripples to spread out on the surface of the pool. This is... Fan Tian suddenly soared into the sky, piercing through the sky with his fastest speed, straight into the clouds. After that, he gazed towards the end of the horizon. Spiritual Master Tian Ding, Spiritual Master Bei Dou, Spiritual Master Golden Cicada, Dao Xianfeng, Dao Bian, and the others noticed Fan Tian's abnormality and flew into the void to catch up with him. What's going on? Fan Tian, what did you find? Fan Tian looked at the mountain range that was shaking from time to time at the horizon and the trees that were swaying crazily with every blow from Xing Hui. His face was pale. Earthquake, earthquake. It's an earthquake. Earthquake? Spiritual Master Tian Ding, Spiritual Master Bei Dou, Spiritual Master Golden Cicada, and the others were stunned. At first, they did not think of such a great force that came from nature. However, after a while, when they realized the meaning of the word earthquake and the mountain range that was rumbling continuously and showing signs of a major earthquake, they were all shocked. Earthquake, earthquake. It's actually an earthquake. That Cho Xing Hui is going to trigger an earthquake and destroy the ley lines of our Create Evolve mysterious sect in one fell swoop. Oh my God! I can already vaguely feel the energy that is constantly accumulating underground. This energy is currently being suppressed by a special wave and is still brewing underground. Once it really erupts, the entire Myriad Wonders mountain range will definitely be turned into a desolate land. This goddamn Cho Tsing-hui, he actually dares to do this. How dare he destroy the foundation of our Create Evolve Mysterious sect? The ancestors of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect roared crazily. Tsing-hui's action was to destroy the foundation of their Create Evolve Mysterious sect. Once Tsing-hui had his way and caused an earthquake that could destroy the entire wonderful mountain range, it would be useless no matter how many Create Evolve Mysterious sects Create Evolve Mysterious sects Create Evolve Mysterious sect. Spiritual Master Tian Ding's face was ashen. Stop him. Stop him. We have to stop him. The wonderful mountain range is the foundation of our Create Evolve Mysterious sect's ancestors. We can't let it be destroyed in our hands. I knew it. This Cho Tsing-hui is definitely plotting something. He actually wants to destroy the foundation of our Create Evolve Mysterious sect and completely wipe us from the eastern wilderness. No matter what, we can't let his scheme succeed and destroy our Create Evolve Mysterious sect with a world-shaking earthquake. Everyone, the moment of life and death for our Create Evolve Mysterious sect has arrived. Next, for our Create Evolve Mysterious sect's inheritance, we can only fight to the death. Fight to the death. Fight to the death. Chapter 435. Hiss. In the Hunyuan Heavenly Sect, Jin Wu Religion and Green Lotus Sword Sect camps, the Hunyuan Heavenly Sect, Patriarch Chi Wu, Patriarch Nan Shun, and the others couldn't help but suck in a breath of cold air. Oh my God, Grand Elder Tsing-hui wants to destroy the Create Evolve Mystical Sect's earth veins and trigger a large-scale earthquake that will completely bury the Create Evolve Mystical Sect's countless years of foundation. Ruthless. 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 Too ruthless. When normal sects fight each other, they'll only kill the upper echelons of the sect at most. The regular disciples and the sect's foundation will more or less remain and occupy it for themselves. However, with what the great elder of the Qingsu ruins has done, the entire wondrous mountain range within a radius of over 1,000 kilometers will be completely destroyed when the earthquake strikes. It'll never see the light of day again. No wonder the great elder of the Qingsu ruins said that if we don't take a good look at the Creation Mystical Sect today, the Creation Mystical Sect will become history. According to what I know, a full-powered attack from a transformative realm expert can at most create an area of destruction around 20 kilometers wide. Even a Golden Core expert's full-powered attack can probably only destroy an area of 30 kilometers wide. Only those powerful existences who are proficient in destruction can turn an area of over 100 kilometers into a scorched hell. But now, the great elder of the Qing ruins is directly heading towards the Profundity Mountain Range in an attempt to cause the earth veins to tremble and reduce the Profundity Mountain Range to dust in a single breath. What he's doing is simply unbelievable. The true energy and illustrious divine stage grand elders of the Hunyuan Heavenly Sect, Jin Wu Religion, and Green Lotus Sword Sect were all shocked. They were completely convinced by Tsing-hui's actions. The entire Create Evolve Mystical Mountain Range will be destroyed in the upcoming earthquake. So what if the Create Evolve Mystical Sect has set up a massive array of formations in the mountain range? This is taking the firewood from under the cauldron and dealing a fatal blow. Grand Elder Tsing-hui has his reasons for not placing the Create Evolve Mystical Sect in his eyes. Without the many formations, the Create Evolve Mystical Sect may not be a match for Grand Elder Tsing-hui. If their 10,000-year foundation is destroyed just like that, the Create Evolve Mystical Sect will definitely not let this matter rest. I estimate that they will soon come and fight to the death. Everyone, let's get ready. They're already here. Tsing-hui, who had struck the ground with the ground-shaking rod, lifted his head and spoke slowly. As soon as he finished speaking, he sensed the Create Evolve Mystical Sect, and Sect's aura, and Jin Wu Religion experts, and Green Lotus Sword Sect's group, was 3 times the Evolve Sect's Create Evolve Mystical Sect, and Green Lotus Sword Sects. They Evolve Mystical Sect? Since that's the case, allow me to go in and start a massacre. Qing Su looked at the many experts of the Creation Mystical Sect who had rushed out from the Creation Mystical Sect. he could not be bothered to continue attacking the ground and destroy the foundations of the creation mystical sect. He immediately shot into the air, and like a streak of light, he directly charged towards the 140 peak experts of the creation mystical sect. Cho Tsing-hui. Seeing that Cho Tsing-hui had ignored their top experts and charged at the front, Taoist Northern Dipper, who had the highest cultivation and seniority, seemed to have been insulted. How dare you destroy my Create Evolve Mystical Sect's foundation? I want you dead. Everyone, focus fire and attack according to the Earth Fiend Heavenly Spirit formation. Kill him in one fell swoop. Many Vision Divine Realm, True Energy Realm, and even Transcendent Realm cultivators responded at the same time after receiving the order. Then, they quickly revealed their battle bodies. In an instant, waves of powerful chi that made even blue Netherworld realm cultivators tremble shot into the sky. More than 140 chi streams followed a special formation and connected into one. They covered the sky and earth and rolled over. Even the Origin Essence Saint Sovereigns who were famous on the Eastern Baron ranking couldn't help but change their expressions. Not good. Quick. Let's attack quickly. We must not let Grand Elder Tsing-hui be surrounded by so many manifest divine stage experts of the Create Evolve mystical sect. Be careful, Great Elder Ching-su. The attacks of Vision Saint Realm and True Origin Realm experts are completely the same. At most, they can't be compared in terms of endurance. The concentrated attack of 140 Vision Saint Realm experts is basically no different from the full-powered attack of 140 True Origin Realm experts. Even Golden Core Realm experts won't be able to block such power. The Jin Wu Religion, Hunyuan Heaven Sect, and Green Lotus Sword sects people shouted at the same time and revealed the power of their battle physiques as they swiftly charged towards the Create Evolve Mystical Sects group. At the very front, Tsing-hui, who was targeted by the Create Evolve Mystical Sects group, revealed a cold smile. In the next instant, his figure split into three and surrounded the Create Evolve Mystical Sects group from three different directions. This scene stunned Taoist Tianding, Taoist Golden Cicada, and Taoist Beidou. However, Taoist Beidou's reaction could not be described as slow. Seeing that Tsing-hui was about to enter their attack range, he immediately made a decision. Dismantle the formation, 36 stars Heavenly Spirit formation. The three of us will each hold a formation and take care of one person each. But Taoist Tianding and Taoist Golden Cicada responded at the same time. The originally huge fire-gathering formations split into three and each formation contained 36 prominent Saint Stage experts. After gathering their innate abilities to the limit, they simultaneously unleashed the three formations. Immediately, three energy torrents containing various types of destructive power tore through the sky with an unstoppable might and headed straight for the three Tsing-hui's body. Is this all you've got? Even the power you used to ambush me in my Hunyuan Heaven sect can't compare to this. How can you do anything to me? Tsing-hui's true body let out a long roar. While the Shangqing and Taiqing clones were easily destroyed, his true body had already revealed the Golden Crow Divine Body. A vast and terrifying pressure rolled out from his body, causing the Create Evolve Mystical Sect's prominent Saint Stage experts, who were experiencing the Golden Crow Divine Body's power for the first time, to be shocked. Eternal Resplendence. The Golden Crow Divine Body appeared and grabbed a ball of light that contained endless light. It directly collided with the energy torrents formed by the attacks of the 36 prominent Saint Stage experts led by Taoist Tianding. For a time, the Yuan Qi within a radius of 100 kilometers violently shook. The air was rapidly compressed at a speed visible to the naked eye before wantonly spreading in all directions, causing a circular ring of Qi to appear in the air. Rumble. Amidst the violent explosion and resplendent flames, the Golden Crow Divine Body's majestic godlike figure brazenly charged out with suffocating flames. Torrential waves of fire swept out as it charged towards Taoist Tianding and the other 36 prominent Saint Stage experts closest to him. This is his true body. He's here. Everyone be careful. Primordial Chaos Saint and the others have also arrived. Split a portion of our forces to take care of them. All sorts of exclamations and roars sounded from the Create Evolve mystical sect's side. In the next instant, Xing Hui, who was charging at the very front, finally began to clash with the 36 prominent saint stage experts led by Taoist Tian Ding. As the Golden Crow Divine Body's hand began to condense a ball of energy that was like a blazing sun that was about to explode, Taoist Tian Ding's pupils rapidly contracted. Eternal resplendence. It's the eternal resplendence. Pay attention to your defenses. Rumble. Just as he finished speaking, the deathly impact formed by the eternal resplendence had already exploded in the center of the 36 prominent saint stage and true element stage experts led by Taoist Tian Ding. Even if these prominent saint stage and true element stage experts sensed danger and consciously took out their defensive artifacts to block and work together in a futile attempt to share the destructive power of the eternal resplendence, when the eternal resplendence truly exploded in their midst, that destructive energy instantly turned 3 prominent saint stage experts into ashes. Dozens of experts were sent flying by the shockwave formed by the explosion and left the range of the 36 stars Dipper array. The entire array had been completely pierced through by Xing Hui's attack. Die for me. In his fury, Taoist Tian Ding's divine art aura surged. He roared and suddenly attacked Xing Hui's imposing figure that had melted into the sea of flames. But before their attacks collided, the Golden Crow Divine Body had already extended a sharp claw from the dazzling flames and ruthlessly struck Taoist Tian Ding's battle body. The blazing Great Sun True Fire sputtered wildly and incinerated a small portion of Taoist Tian Ding's battle body on the spot. Then, the Golden Crow Divine Body turned and directly pounced on a prominent saint stage expert of the Creation Transformation Mysterious Sect. Just as the prominent saint stage expert was about to activate the power of his battle body to meet the Golden Crow Divine Body, the Golden Crow Divine Body had already clawed down and shattered his battle body, including himself. Today is the day of your Creation Transformation Mysterious Sect's destruction. Xing Hui waved his hand and executed the 10 suns burning sky immortal art. 7 blazing suns shone at the same time and formed a blazing great sun domain. What was particularly strange was that there was actually a mysterious and profound statue in this blazing solar domain. This statue was like a god that stood high above the 9 heavens. It stared coldly at everyone present in the Creation Transformation Mysterious Sect, causing them to tremble in fear. Damn it! It's this move again. The previous sect master of the Creation Transformation Mysterious Sect, Dao Xianfeng, cursed angrily. This is a method similar to a false domain to destroy those great suns. Once those great suns are summoned, they will transform into a strange semi-energy state. It is very difficult to destroy them. At best, its power can only be suppressed. Everyone fight to the death. Our Creation Transformation Mysterious Sect has reached the moment of life and death. For the continuation of our Creation Transformation Mysterious Sect, fight to the death. The illustrious divine stage, true element stage, and even transformative stage experts of the Create Evolve Profound Sect roared as they unleashed their strongest techniques in an attempt to block the Golden Crow Divine Body that was engulfed in blazing flames. Unfortunately, however, they soon discovered that everything they had done was completely useless. An attack from a Vision Divine expert using a battle physique could indeed cause quite a bit of damage to the Golden Crow physique. Relying on the recovery ability of the 10th level and the pseudo-Great Sun domain of the 10 Burning Heavens Immortal Technique, the Golden Crow physique could quickly recover from the attacks of several battle physiques. Even when he forcefully took on the concentrated fire of a 36 stars heavenly constellation formation led by the Great Northern Dipper, Qing Su's Golden Crow physique had only dimmed by half. He was still far from completely vanishing. As the battle continued, the Golden Crow Divine Body that had dimmed by half did not become weaker. Instead, it gradually recovered. At this moment, it actually had 80% of the Golden Crow Divine Body's peak state. This scene immediately made all the prominent divine experts who had not understood Qing Su's strength when they fought him for the first time fall into despair. Chapter 436. We have to destroy his battle physique. Also, don't give him any time to catch his breath after the destruction. Spiritual Master Beidou stared at Tsing Hui's golden crow divine body that was gradually recovering with bloodshot eyes. In just a short moment, more than 10 of the Creation Transformation Mystical Sect's 109 Prominent Divine Stage, 33 True Energy Stage, and Transformative Stage experts had died, including 3 True Energy Stage experts. If he did not think of a way, Tsing Hui would kill all the experts of the Create Evolve Mystical Sect sooner or later. How can there be such a monster in this world? How can such a monster appear in the Eastern Wilderness? Spiritual Master Beidou gritted his teeth. At this moment, Spiritual Master Tianding's voice suddenly rang out. Spiritual Master Beidou, your 36 stars Big Dipper formation almost destroyed his golden crow divine body just now. If we do it again, we'll definitely be able to completely defeat this terrifying divine-grade battle body. The most important thing to do in order to attack Shuqingshu is to be afraid that he will dodge. I happen to have a way to trap him for one breath. One breath. That's enough. As long as we can trap him for one breath, I'll definitely be able to activate the 36 stars Big Dipper formation and destroy him completely. Spiritual Master Beidou was overjoyed. Good. You can start preparing now. You only have one chance. Spiritual Master Tianding's voice was low and there was a hint of determination in his tone. Spiritual Master Beidou sensed the abnormality in his tone and seemed to have thought of something. His expression changed immediately. You want to use the Swanni sacred body to turn into an illusory formation to trap him? If that's the case, we'll focus our fire on you and kill you together. This is the only way. Otherwise, what awaits our Create Evolve Mysterious Sect will be complete annihilation. One person will die, or the entire Create Evolve Mysterious Sect will be destroyed. I believe you will make the right choice. Tianding, alright Beidou, get ready. Don't miss this opportunity. Spiritual Master Beidou looked deeply at Spiritual Master Tianding and nodded heavily. Everyone in the Create Evolve Mystical Sect will remember your contribution. Then he shouted, everyone, get ready. Instantly, the 36 illustrious divine stage experts shouted at the same time. Divine light flowed on their battle physiques, and a terrifying attack that could destroy everything within a few thousand meters was quickly brewing. Cho Tsing Hui. At this moment, Spiritual Master Tianding, who had made his decision, roared. His sacred body to charge toward Tsing Hui fearlessly. Tsing Hui shouted coldly. Dazzling great sun true fire burst out from his golden crow divine body, instantly igniting Spiritual Master Tianding's sacred body. With the power and dominance of the great sun true fire, if Spiritual Master Tianding didn't try his best to extinguish the flames, his Swanni sacred body would be burned to ashes in 2 or 3 breaths. However, this time, the Taoist Tianding was determined to create an opportunity to take Qing Su down with him. Not only did the ignited Swan Ni Saint physique not back away, but it even produced a painful cry. It suddenly coiled around the golden crow physique, and the scorching flames directly turned into a mist, trapping the golden crow physique. It made the golden crow physique feel like yin and yang had been reversed, and the 5 elements had become indistinguishable. It was unable to break free. For a moment, only the true flames of the grand sun from the golden crow physique incinerated the mist in an attempt to completely incinerate it so that it could see the sun again. Oh no! Primordial Chaos Sacred Master suddenly understood Spiritual Master Tianding's plan. His expression changed drastically, and he quickly shouted, Great Elder Tsing Hui, be careful of Spiritual Master Beidou's array fire. Unfortunately, his warning came too late. Spiritual Master Beidou and Spiritual Master Tianding had already discussed and cooperated well. How could they give Tsing Hui a chance to break free? Spiritual Master Tianding's sacrifice is not for nothing. Spiritual Master Beidou roared with grief, Cho Tsing Hui die. The 36 Vision Stage and True Element Stage experts within the 36-star astral formation roared furiously at the same time, and their voices contained boundless grief and rage. Instantly, the attacks of the 36 innate skills transformed into a vast and blazing torrent of destruction that charged directly towards the Golden Crow divine body that was confused by the illusory smoke transformed from the Swani. Even though the Golden Crow divine body sensed the danger at the first moment and let out a loud and clear cry, it burst out with all its true energy under Tsing Hui's true energy void technique and formed a resplendent eternity to offset the attack of the torrent of destruction. It was still unable to completely offset the torrent of destruction created by the 36 illustrious divine stage and true energy realm experts. In the end, a dozen streams of light tore apart the blazing flames formed by the resplendent eternity explosion and pierced through the explosion. They smashed into the Golden Crow divine body with an unstoppable force. In an instant, the Golden Crow divine body was almost shattered into pieces and almost exploded in the air. At the same time, the Golden Crow divine body that was almost annihilated by the Grand Sun primordial fire was also completely destroyed. Feeling the extremely weak Golden Crow divine body, Tsing Hui roared angrily. He no longer dared to use the power of the Golden Crow divine body to kill the enemy. Instead, he used a sword light to kill the pale-faced spiritual master Tian Ding, whose divine body had collapsed. Your Golden Crow divine body has been destroyed by us. It's worth it. Cho Tsing Hui. I'll wait for you in hell. Spiritual Master Tian Ding let out a final bitter laugh and died on the spot. Spiritual Master Tian Ding. Martial Uncle Tian Ding. We must avenge Martial Uncle Tian Ding. The people of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect roared angrily at the same time. The anger brought by the death of Spiritual Master Tian Ding, coupled with the hope of victory brought by the weakening of Tsing Hui's Golden Crow divine body, burned their fighting spirit to the limit. Oh no, we're in trouble. Damn it, Great Elder Tsing Hui's Golden Crow divine body was almost destroyed. Even if it's not completely destroyed, it's on the verge of being destroyed. He can't fight anymore. This time, we can only retreat temporarily. Like I said, we shouldn't be so reckless. We should take it step by step and push forward step by step. Only then can we destroy Create Evolve Mysterious sect in one fell swoop. Attacking the root of the problem is too dangerous. Once something goes wrong, we will lose everything. Primordial Chaos Sacred Master, Ancestor Qi Wu, Ancestor Nanshun, and the others became anxious at the same time. The prominent saint stage experts of the three sects also felt uneasy when they saw Tsing Hui's divine body dim. But just as the morale of the Primordial Chaos Heavenly Sect, Green Lotus Sword Sect, and Jin Wu Religion side plummeted and the morale of the Create Evolve Mysterious sect's side soared, Tsing Hui suddenly burst out laughing. This isn't the first time you've gone against me. Don't you understand that the Golden Crow divine body is only one of my divine bodies? So what if you risked your life to destroy my Golden Crow divine body? Next, let's see if you can still risk your lives to break my second Illumination Dragon divine body. Qing Su roared out, and the Torch Dragon God's body appeared soon afterwards. Seeing the Aurora Dragon divine physique that was only slightly inferior to the Golden Crow divine physique, the Creation Mystical Sects experts, who were originally full of fighting spirit and thought that they could see the dawn of victory, were stunned on the spot, and unstoppable despair emerged in their eyes. The Golden Crow divine body had already sacrificed more than a dozen prominent saint stage and true origin stage experts, including Taoist Tian Ding. Now, Tsing Hui had summoned his Torch Dragon divine body again? What made them even more desperate was that the many prominent saint stage experts present had limited true qi. The previous 3 rounds of attacks had already exhausted most of their true qi. Unless they could completely destroy Tsing Hui's Torch Dragon divine body in the next round of attacks. What awaited them was their true qi being exhausted and they would no longer be able to manifest their battle physique. Once it reached that point, the Create Evolve Mysterious sect would have no hope of winning. Our Create Evolve Mysterious sect has experienced countless storms in the past tens of thousands of years. How can we be defeated by a junior? Dao Bian, you're in charge of the formation. Prepare to fire. Taoist Master 7-Star roared, and the soaring snake divine body appeared behind him. He then pounced on Tsing Hui, intending to trap Tsing Hui again with the snake entanglement. At the same time, the prominent Saint Stage and True Origin Stage experts in the 36 Stars Big Dipper formation, under the command of Dao Bian, a Transcendent Stage expert, once again summoned their innate skills. They were waiting for Taoist Master 7 Star to entangle Tsing Hui with all his strength so that they could kill his Torch Dragon Divine Body in one fell swoop. Do you think you can still use the same method to deal with me? Tsing Hui's figure flew as if he wanted to avoid Taoist Master 7 Star's attack, but the soaring snake divine body behind Taoist Master 7 Star flapped its wings. For a moment, the space around Tsing Hui seemed to have become like a swamp, stagnating. Taking advantage of this opportunity, Taoist Master 7 Star's soaring snake battle body immediately entangled Tsing Hui and tied up all his battle bodies in an instant. "You're courting death!" Tsing Hui roared. The sharp claws of the Torch Dragon Divine Body tore down and tore a huge wound on the soaring snake divine body in an instant. However, Taoist Master 7 Star was not afraid. Instead, he smiled bitterly and said, "Although you have a second divine body, in terms of lethality and destruction, the Torch Dragon Divine Body is far inferior to the Golden Crow Divine Body. Therefore, even if I entangle you with the soaring snake divine body, you can't do anything to me in a short time. At best, my end will be the same as yours. My divine body will be destroyed, and there won't even be any danger to my life." Then he roared, "Dao Bian, what are you waiting for? Fire! Fire!" After receiving Taoist Master 7 Star's order, Dao Bian roared. 34 prominent Divine Stage and True Energy Realm experts, including him, the Transformative Stage expert, attacked at the same time. In an instant, a vast and terrifying torrent was formed again and was about to blast Tsing Hui's Torch Dragon Divine Body into ashes. "You know that my Torch Dragon Divine Body is not as destructive as the Golden Crow Divine Body in terms of lethality and destruction. Then, you should also know that my Torch Dragon Divine Body has mysterious and strange means, which are far superior to the Golden Crow Divine Body. Therefore, do you really think that you can deal with me like you dealt with the Golden Crow Divine Body just because I let you entangle my body?" Seeing that Dao Bian and the other prominent Divine Realm and True Energy Realm experts were about to launch their attacks, the Torch Dragon Godly Body suddenly released a deep universe that seemed to contain endless mysteries, as if it was going to swallow their consciousness and thoughts completely. "Kill!" At the same time, Dao Bian's order was finally given. A vast and mighty torrent of destruction was formed and came crashing down. Light sense deprivation. Reversal of yin and yang. Chapter 437. The deprivation of light sense would not only deprive a cultivator of their vision, but would also severely interfere with their other senses. The reason why a cultivator would have the concept of up, down, left, right, north, south, east, and west was mainly because of the existence of a reference object, and the reference object came from their vision. When the sense of light was deprived, the cultivator would lose the reference object and would also lose the ability to distinguish directions, causing their understanding of space to plummet. In addition, Tsing Hui had used the reversal of yin and yang to confuse their sense of aura. As a result, when Dao Bian really made the 34 prominent sage experts behind him use their innate skills to attack, he awkwardly realized that he had lost his target. However, everyone had already used their innate skills and had no choice but to release the arrow. Helpless, Dao Bian could only use the impression he had before his sense of light was deprived to lead everyone to attack Tsing Hui's previous position. The direct result of such an attack was missed. Nothing happened. This result was probably not only embarrassing for Dao Bian, who was in charge of the array formation attack, but also for the bystanders. It had to be known that this was the last attack left in the prominent sage experts' bodies. After this attack, the chi in their bodies was no longer enough to support them to use any innate skills. Some of the weaker cultivators were even unable to maintain the manifestation of their battle physique. This was equivalent to Dao Bian's attack that the entire Creation Mysterious sect had placed high hopes on completely missing, completely extinguishing the Creation Mysterious sect's hope of victory. "No!" Seeing the terrifying streams of light whizzing past him, Taoist Master Northern Dipper, who was desperately entangled with Tsing Hui, let out an unbearable roar. However, Tsing Hui did not intend to let him escape alive so easily. As he tore through the void and grabbed Taoist Master Northern Dipper's soaring serpent's body, his huge saint physique was torn into two by Tsing Hui's torch dragon physique, dissipating an endless amount of heaven and earth yuan qi. Taoist Master Northern Dipper let out a shrill scream. He suddenly withdrew the remaining power of the soaring serpent's sacred physique into his body and was about to retreat. Can you leave? Backlight. Boom. Taoist Master Northern Dipper, who was about to escape into the creation mystical sect's camp with great difficulty, felt an indescribable sense of impending doom in his heart. However, before he could truly see where the attack came from, an annihilating force had already completely torn him apart, causing him to explode into a cloud of blood mist. Taoist Master Northern Dipper was dead. So far, 2 of the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect's top 10 cultivators had died. The only one left was the Golden Cicada Spiritual Master, who was ranked last. Furthermore, Taoist Master Northern Dipper, Taoist Master Northern Dipper, Taoist Master Northern Dipper, and even Transcendent Realm experts led by Primordial of Origin. Kill. After killing Taoist Master Northern Dipper, Tsing Hui controlled the Torch Dragon physique and directly charged into the Creation Mysterious Sect's crowd. Although the Torch Dragon physique was inferior to the Golden Crow physique in terms of destructive power and lethality, as one of the most powerful divine-grade battle physiques, the Torch Dragon physique had strange means that the Golden Crow physique could not compare to. With the use of light sensory deprivation, more than 30 Visionary Dipper and True Energy Realm experts, led by Dao Bian, became headless chickens. They could not tell the direction at all. Although they had previously learned from Taoist Master Yun Kuei that light sensory deprivation was related to one's spiritual strength, how many of them could break free from Tsing Hui's spiritual strength that had reached level 90? The moment they lost their sense of direction and vision, Tsing Hui directly drove the Torch Dragon physique into the center of the Creation Mysterious Sect's experts. With a rip of his hand, a Visionary Dipper expert died on the spot. With a swing of his dragon tail, another Visionary Dipper expert was smashed into a bloody mist. In the eyes of ordinary people, Visionary Dipper experts were already at the peak of the Visionary Dipper stage, but at this moment, they were like weak babies that were easily killed by him. This ferocious scene made everyone from the Creation Mysterious Sect, Hunyuan Heavenly Sect, Jinwu Religion, and Green Lotus Sword Sect feel an unstoppable chill in their hearts. This is too terrifying. Oh my God! Is this the true strength of Grand Elder Tsing Hui? Fortunately, our Green Lotus Sword Sect did not choose to fight Grand Elder Tsing Hui to the end and immediately gave in when we sensed that something was wrong. Otherwise, the consequences would be unimaginable. This is simply the rhythm of one person destroying the entire Creation Mysterious Sect. The people from the Jinwu Religion, Green Lotus Sword Sect, and Hunyuan Heavenly Sect trembled with fear, and even their movements seemed to have slowed down a little. But because the people from the Creation Mysterious Sect were also so frightened that they were exuding cold air, their distraction on the battlefield did not bring about any calamity for themselves. Both sides faintly showed signs of stopping temporarily. Stop him! Stop him! Quickly stop him! Dao Xianfeng roared as he organized the Visionary Dipper stage and True Element stage experts in a futile attempt to stop Tsing Hui's massacre. But even more cultivators felt deep despair at the powerful strength that Tsing Hui had displayed. We can't stop him! We can't stop him! In just a short while, our Creation Mysterious Sect has already lost 33 Visionary Dipper stage experts and 7 True Element stage experts. If this continues, all of us will be killed by him. It's over, it's over. The heavens want to destroy our Creation Mysterious Sect. Our Creation Mysterious Sect has been destroyed countless times. Are we going to face such an outcome today? As more and more Create Evolve Mysterious Sect cultivators grew fearful, their fighting spirit grew weaker and weaker. Coupled with the fact that none of them had the ability to organize a decent attack, the entire Create Evolve Mysterious sect was on the verge of collapse. At this moment, Xing Hui, who had been chasing for a while, suddenly stopped. The Aurora Dragon Divine body gradually dissipated and returned to his body. This scene stunned the Creation Mysterious sect cultivators who were on the verge of collapse. He can't go on? His true chi is no longer enough for him to continue fighting? For a moment, such a hopeful thought emerged in everyone's minds. But very quickly, hope and despair completed a subversive transformation. Creation Mysterious sect, it's time for you to repent for your actions. After Xing Hui finished speaking, the Golden Crow Divine body suddenly appeared behind him. Endless heat and light accompanied the Golden Crow spread its wings, and the intense light almost made everyone unable to open their eyes. Golden Crow Divine body. As Xing Hui used the power of the Aurora Dragon Divine body to fight and the Golden Crow Divine body was nourished in his body, the Golden Crow Divine body had completely recovered. Although the Aurora Dragon Divine body's attacking methods were strange and impossible to guard against, it was ultimately incomparable to the Golden Crow Divine body in terms of lethality. The Golden Crow Divine body was truly blazing, violent, overbearing, and full of crushing power. How could this be? Golden Crow Divine body, Golden Crow Divine body, this is the Golden Crow Divine body. His Golden Crow Divine body has actually recovered? Rank 10 recovery characteristic. This is the recovery power of the rank 10 recovery characteristic. Unless we can completely kill him, he's simply an unkillable monster. After Xing Hui withdrew the Aurora Dragon Divine body, the Creation Mysterious sect cultivators who had a glimmer of hope completely lost all hope when they saw the Golden Crow Divine body that had recovered to its original state. Otherwise, I'll definitely die here today. It wasn't easy for me to cultivate to the prominent divine stage, and there are still many things that I haven't enjoyed yet. How can I die like this? I'm the hope of our entire family. Our family's honor and disgrace are all entrusted to me. If I die, our entire family will definitely fall. Therefore, even if it's not for myself, I can't die for the sake of our family's inheritance. We can't beat him. This is simply an undefeatable opponent. Unless a Golden Core Realm expert explodes with the power of his Golden Core and kills the target in one blow, no one can kill a monster whose recovery characteristic has reached the rank 10. This monster is simply an undying and indestructible machine. Even if he continues to exhaust us, he can still exhaust all of us to death. Despair spread among the crowd, and the direct effect was that the Creation Mysterious sect cultivators had completely lost the courage to continue fighting. One by one, they frantically fled in all directions. In an instant, at least 30 prominent divine stage and even true element realm experts left the battle circle and fled for their lives. You dare to abandon our Creation Mysterious sect? When our Create Evolve Profound sect was at its peak, all of you tried to curry favor with us and join us. Now that our Create Evolve Profound sect is facing a life and death crisis, all of you actually ran away. A bunch of ungrateful people. Dao Xianfeng looked at the cultivators who fled in all directions and was unable to restrain his anger. You'd better think about yourself. Before Dao Xianfeng could continue to blame the cultivators who fled in all directions, Xing Hui's figure had already appeared in front of Dao Xianfeng. The Golden Crow Divine body carried the mighty blazing Great Sun Primordial fire and crashed down. In an instant, Dao Xianfeng's battle body was in his hands, and then he squeezed hard. Rumble. Dao Xianfeng's spiritual grade battle body was directly crushed by the Golden Crow Divine body in a violent explosion and exploded into a torrent of primordial qi. The battle body shattered, and Dao Xianfeng spat out a mouthful of blood. His face was filled with despair. Without the protection of the battle body, the Golden Crow Divine body did not even need to deliberately attack him. The huge body mixed with blazing flames swam past him. The white gold flames sputtered from the Golden Crow Divine body had already ignited and burned him to ashes. He died on the spot. Is today really going to be the day of our Creation Mysterious sect's annihilation? Fan Tian looked at his old friends and pillars who had fallen one by one. His whole body trembled slightly. We can't win. Let's retreat. We can only retreat temporarily. Retreat back to the creation mysterious sect. It will take at least half a day for him to trigger this earthquake. In this half a day, we will think of ways to ask for help from the Heavenly Tao and let an Almighty from the Heavenly Tao send down a main battle avatar. Only then can our creation mysterious sect survive today's disaster. It's useless, it's useless. The Heavenly Tao is currently plotting a big plan and will definitely not care about our life and death. We will use Tao-carrying items to ask them to help. Over the years, each of us has secretly hidden a lot of Tao carriers. If we contribute these Tao carriers, there will be more than 100 of them. Tao carriers with more than 100 Tao carriers will definitely be able to persuade those almighties to send down their main battle avatars to save our creation mystical sect. Tao-carrying items? Fan Tian was slightly stunned. In the next moment, he gritted his teeth and said, "All right. We will use Tao-carrying items to ask those almighties to help. With 100 Tao-carrying items, we will ask for an endless realm main battle avatar. This is the only chance for our creation mysterious sect to survive." Chapter 438. Retreat. Retreat. Go. Retreat to the sect. As soon as Fan Tian and the others made their decision, the Create Evolve mystical sect members roared in unison and led the less than 80 illustrious sage, true energy, and transformative stage experts to retreat in the direction of the Create Evolve mystical sect. In less than an incense stick's worth of time, more than 60 illustrious sage and true energy stage experts from the Create Evolve mystical sect had either died or fled. Retreat? Don't you think it's too late to retreat now? Xing Hui looked at the many Create Evolve mystical sect experts retreating and suddenly waved his hand. In an instant, dozens of powerful auras, the weakest of which was at the true energy stage, suddenly appeared in the forest below and quickly rose into the air, pouncing towards the Create Evolve mystical sect cultivators who were attempting to retreat. Demons. A large number of demons. The weakest was at the true energy stage, while the strongest was at the endless stage. Before Xing Hui started the battle with the Create Evolve mystical sect, he had specially made a trip to the Silver Chamber of Commerce and spent a lot of Tao-carrying treasures to purchase many natural treasures. Although he did not turn all of these natural treasures into demons to aid in the battle, dozens of true energy stage, transformative stage, and one endless stage demon, together with the Jin Wu religion, Hunyuan Heaven sect, and Green Lotus Sword sect were enough to pin down the less than 80 Create Evolve mystical sect cultivators, including many illustrious sage stage cultivators who had exhausted their qi. What are these things? Demons? Don't these demons only live in the remote mountains and marshes where humans rarely go? Why would they appear outside our Create Evolve mystical sect? Not good. These are the reinforcements Cho Xing Hui invited. Everyone be careful. As the demons swarmed forward, the Create Evolve mystical sect members who were planning to retreat immediately cried out in panic. Demons might not be good at fighting, but they were quite good at entangling their enemies. Even if they did not have the help of the Jin Wu religion, Green Lotus Sword sect, and Hunyuan Heaven sect, they could easily tie up most of the Create Evolve mystical sect's cultivators and make them unable to move. True energy stage, transformative stage, and even endless stage demons? Were all of them roped in by Grand Elder Xing Hui? Grand Elder Xing Hui actually controls such a powerful force in secret? Dozens of true energy stage spirits. Due to various reasons, these spirits cannot be compared to true energy stage cultivators, but the means they possess are extremely extraordinary. Grand Elder Xing Hui has such a force in his hands. It's no wonder that he wasn't enthusiastic about the Jin Wu religion, the Green Lotus Sword sect, and the Hunyuan Heavenly sect sending reinforcements. He alone and this army of spirits is enough to completely destroy the Create Evolve mysterious sect. From the looks of it, the great elder of the Qingsu ruins really wants to fulfill the bonds between our three sections. That's why he's giving us a share of the bounty of destroying the creation mystical sect. Otherwise, if the great elder of the Qingsu ruins led this group of gremlins to conquer the creation mystical sect alone, How could we possibly get a share of the boundless territory of the creation mystical sect and the many heavenly resources produced within it? The Create Evolve mystical sect's members were panicking and uneasy due to the appearance of these spirits, while the Jinwu religion, Green Lotus Sword sect, and Hunyuan Heaven sect were pleasantly surprised and happy. As Tsing-Hui brought out this powerful hidden force, they no longer doubted whether Tsing-Hui could destroy the Create Evolve mystical sect alone. Since Tsing-Hui still brought them along despite having the ability to destroy the Create Evolve mystical sect, the cultivators of the three sects naturally felt grateful. They also put in more effort to kill the Create Evolve mystical sect's cultivators, which hastened the Create Evolve mystical sect's defeat. Create Evolve mystical sect, today, you should understand the price you have to pay for offending me, Cho Tsing-Hui. Tsing-Hui's low voice echoed across the battlefield, but his figure didn't slow down in the slightest. The great sun primordial fire burned fiercely on the golden crow's body. In a flash, he appeared beside a true energy boundary Grand Elder and slashed down with his sharp claws. The great sun primordial fire shot out, and even though the true energy boundary Grand Elder had thousands of tricks up his sleeve, he was still easily torn to pieces along with his battle body. He died on the spot. With the 10 heaven-burning suns and the 10th order recovery ability, the power in his body could be said to be endless. He didn't need to worry about any loss. Let alone using the great sun primordial fire to his heart's content. Even if he continuously used the eternal resplendent fire, it would be difficult for him to show any signs of exhaustion. Cho Tsing-Hui. Fan Tian roared angrily. At this moment, his face finally lost the arrogance of a Grand Elder of the number 1 sect in the Eastern Wilderness. Instead, he angrily said in a sullen tone, "Do you really want to exterminate the Create Evolve mystical sect? Create Evolve mystical sect is ultimately a subordinate force of the Heavenly Tao. If you dare to destroy our orthodoxy in the Eastern Wilderness, the Heavenly Tao behind us will never let you off." The Heavenly Tao won't let me off? Before I completely offended the Create Evolve mystical sect, did the Create Evolve mystical sect show any mercy to me? After I offended the Create Evolve mystical sect, didn't the Black Heaven Taoist master of the Heavenly Tao also want to kill me? If not for the life-saving item I obtained from the Chaos Treasure Pavilion, I'm afraid I would have died on the spot. Since the Create Evolve mystical sect and the Heavenly Tao won't let me off no matter what, do you think I can only watch as you ambush me again and again without retaliating? Since the enmity between us can't be resolved, then let's end it with one side completely annihilated. No. Cho Tsing-Hui, if you're willing to reconcile, the Create Evolve mystical sect will be more than happy to bury the hatchet with you. We're even willing to pay a certain price to compensate you. Fan Tian's tone was full of grievances. However, in order to continue the Create Evolve mystical sect's legacy in the Eastern Wilderness, he had no choice but to do so. Bury the hatchet? It's too late. Now that things have come to this, it is destined that only one of us will be able to survive in the Eastern Wasteland. From the looks of it now, it is obviously impossible for that side to be the Creation Profound sect. As for the compensation, after I destroy the Creation Profound sect, everything in the Creation Profound sect will naturally belong to me. As soon as Tsing-Hui finished speaking, the majestic true origin that he mobilized using the true Qi Void technique instantly condensed into the embryonic form of the resplendent eternity. Then, in a flash, it suddenly appeared in the middle of the 10 prominent divine stage and true energy realm experts. Then, it completely detonated the resplendent eternity that he had poured almost half of his true Qi into. Rumble. The blazing light illuminated the sky. Amidst the endless light and flames, Fan Tian's roar was filled with despair and anger. Cho Tsing-Hui, today, it's useless no matter what you say. Tsing-Hui's voice was transmitted in the blazing flames, and the golden crow divine body's figure appeared again. Looking at this terrifying demon-like existence, even the cultivators who were loyal to the Create Evolve mystical sect could not help but break down at this moment. The result of breaking down was that the resistance was even more disorganized, and the speed of their defeat increased exponentially. From where Tsing-Hui and the rest were, within 1,000 kilometers of the Create Evolve mystical mountain range, almost all of the Create Evolve mystical sects experts were killed. In the end, only 8 experts led by Fan Tian were left. The 8 of them fled back to the Profundity Mountains. As soon as they set foot in a formation and tried to use the power of the formation to fend off Qing Su slashed out with a sword of the glorious sun with an unstoppable force, reducing the entire formation to dust. Afterwards, a resplendent star of eternity exploded between the 8 of them, and in the end, there were only 3 survivors left. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. At this moment, the cultivators of the Hunyuan Heaven sect, Jin Wu religion, Green Lotus Sword sect, and other forces arrived from all directions and stepped into the Create Evolve mystical sect. The Create Evolve mystical sect's Spirit and Chi Unity stage and Green Netherworld stage experts planned to use the Create Evolve mystical sect's Great Formation to resist, but the formation was destroyed by the simultaneous attacks of several Vision Divine and True Energy stage experts. Although these formations could greatly increase their strength and allow them to fight against Vision Divine experts for a short period of time, they could not stop several Vision Divine and True Energy stage experts from swarming them. Moreover, the Jin Wu religion, Green Lotus Sword sect and Hunyuan Heaven sect had not sent just a few Vision Divine and True Energy stage experts, but all of them. The Create Evolve mystical sect is really finished. The Primordial Chaos Saint could not help but sigh from the bottom of his heart when he saw the 2 true energy cultivators and the only surviving transcendent cultivator, Fan Tian, collapse to the ground while coughing up blood and losing the ability to fight back. From today onwards, the history of the Create Evolve mystical sect in the Eastern Wilderness will be rewritten. The patriarchs of the Jin Wu religion and Green Lotus Sword sect ordered their disciples to continue attacking the Create Evolve mystical sect's great formation that did not have any Vision Divine experts guarding it, while they surrounded the last 3 True Energy stage experts of the Create Evolve mystical sect as if to witness the final scene of the Create Evolve mystical sect's destruction. If Grand Elder Tsing Hui is willing, with the strength he displayed today and the power of the monsters under him, it won't be difficult for him to unify the entire Eastern Wilderness, right? The Jin Wu religion sect master, Zhu Xian, said softly. His words shook the Vision Divine and True Energy stage patriarchs of the 3 sects, but they fell silent at the same time and did not reply. The Creation Profound sect was no match for the combined forces of the Wuji Sword sect and the other sects in terms of offense, but it possessed an advantage that even the combined forces of the 9 sects could not match in terms of defense. The Creation Profound sect that the 9 sects were unable to break through had been broken through by Qing Su alone. With such a force in his hands, if Tsing Hui really wanted to unify the Eastern Wilderness, the other forces in the Eastern Wilderness would definitely not be able to compete with Tsing Hui. At this moment, Fan Tian and the other 2 True Energy stage experts seemed to know that it was futile no matter how they resisted or tried to escape. When Tsing Hui and the others surrounded them, they actually gave up all resistance. Cho Tsing Hui. Fan Tian looked at the remaining 2 True Energy stage patriarchs with a miserable expression. If the entire Create Evolve mystical sect is willing to submit to you, I wonder if you can spare the Create Evolve mystical sect's life? I said before that from today onwards, the Create Evolve mystical sect will no longer exist in the Eastern Wilderness. I understand now. Fan Tian suddenly activated what little true energy he had left and shouted sorrowfully, "Everyone from the Create Evolve mystical sect, run for your lives. Don't call yourself a disciple of the Create Evolve mystical sect anymore. The Create Evolve mystical sect is dead." Chapter 439. The Create Evolve mysterious sect was gone. As Fan Tian's mournful words left his mouth, the Divine Energy Uniting Realm and Green Netherworld Realm cultivators who were still resisting with the help of the Create Evolve mysterious sect's array formation were stunned. When they saw the powerful demons surrounding them and the experts of the 3 sects slaughtering their way through the crowd, they immediately dispersed. However, there were still many cultivators who were loyal to the Create Evolve mysterious sect who were unwilling to accept this fact. They either wept bitterly or went crazy as they tried their best to put up a final resistance. However, they were still like a lone boat in the middle of a tsunami. They were easily capsized by the demons and experts of the three sections. Without the many prominent Sage Realm, True Energy Realm, and even Transformative Realm experts to take charge of the situation, they were unable to do anything. Cho Tsing-hui, please let the ordinary disciples of the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect live. They are innocent. Fan Tian looked at the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect's disciples who were still being slaughtered by the experts of the three sects and the demons. His eyes were filled with pain as he pleaded. Innocent? Tsing-hui said indifferently, in my eyes, there is no innocent person in the entire Create Evolve Mysterious Sect. Perhaps, I should gather the people of the Life Moon Alliance and let them talk to the people of the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect to see if they are innocent. Fan Tian's face instantly darkened and there seemed to be a trace of gray on his head. However, he seemed to have thought of something after a while. He raised his head and said, I know that the Life Moon Alliance is not as important in your heart as you have shown. You took the Life Moon Alliance for your own benefits. If you are willing to let the ordinary disciples of the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect go, I am willing to give you everything I have collected over the years, including the method to open the treasury of the Create Evolve Mysterious Sect. Tsing-hui's heart stirred. The reason why our Create Evolve Mystical Sect keeps on devouring other forces is because we are being forced by the Heavenly Tao. If we don't do things for the Heavenly Tao and complete the tasks they give us, we will definitely be punished by the Heavenly Tao. If the Heavenly Tao only cuts off the support and supply to our Create Evolve Mystical Sect, it will be better. At most, we will have to rely on our own strength to become enemies with other sects in the Eastern Wilderness. However, if we arouse the displeasure of the Heavenly Tao's higher-ups, one of the Tao Lords will send his prime battle incarnation to punish us. What awaits our Create Evolve Mystical Sect will be annihilated. Therefore, in order to survive, we have no choice but to expand everywhere and destroy countless sects. Fan Tian complained with a sorrowful expression, for the sake of survival, we made one ruthless decision after another. If those disciples don't follow the orders of us higher-ups, they will also be punished. In the end, the fault lies with us and the Heavenly Tao behind us. Why must Grand Elder Tsing-hui kill all of them? Tsing-hui pondered for a while, then looked at Fan Tian and said, your personal collection and the Create Evolve Mystical Sect's treasury are not enough. I still need the 3 of your Primal Chaos techniques. I promise you. I can give you my Primal Chaos techniques. I can give you everything in my personal storage space. I hope you can give me a way out. A True Energy Realm ancestor heard Tsing-hui mention the Primal Chaos techniques. It was as if he had grasped an opportunity to survive, and he hurriedly shouted in surprise. It's impossible for me to let you go. I can't let any of the higher-ups of the Create Evolve Mystical Sect live and gather the rest of the Create Evolve Mystical Sect to rise again. Elder Tsing-hui, with your current cultivation, why are you afraid of mere True Energy Realm cultivators like us? Tsing-hui couldn't be bothered to answer his question. He only said coldly, hand over the Primal Chaos techniques. Unless you agree to let me go, otherwise, I will not hand over the Primal Chaos incantation. I have already secretly activated the incantation, and it will only take a single thought for me to sever my own heart. Even if you want to capture me alive and torture me to force the Primal Chaos incantation out of my body, I will not give you the slightest chance. Before the True Energy Realm cultivator could finish his words, a cold light shot out from Tsing-hui's eyes. In the next moment, the flowing fire sword shot out from his body and directly pierced through the True Energy Realm ancestor's head. Blood spurted out as the ancestor was killed on the spot. You'd better choose to kill yourself quickly. Don't make me do it again. Tsing-hui's gaze turned to the other True Energy Realm ancestor of the Create Evolve Mystical Sect. The True Energy Realm ancestor originally had similar thoughts in his mind, but after seeing Tsing-hui kill the ancestor beside him without hesitation, he completely suppressed this trace of luck and said with a gloomy expression, don't worry, Grand Elder Tsing-hui, I won't do such a thing. I also understand that you won't let us, the living higher-ups of the Create Evolve Mystical Sect, leave. After he finished speaking, he waved his hand and many things appeared in his personal space. These are the things in my personal space. In addition, there's also my primal chaos techniques. I hope Grand Elder Tsing Hui will keep his promise and not kill all the ordinary disciples of the Create Evolve mystical sect. Fan Tian. Tsing Hui's gaze turned to Fan Tian. Fan Tian also handed over the items in his personal space and the primal chaos techniques at the same time. I hope Grand Elder Tsing Hui will keep his promise. After receiving the primal chaos techniques, Tsing Hui waved his hand and the demons immediately stopped. When Primordial Chaos Sacred Sovereign and the others saw that Tsing Hui had reached an agreement with the Create Evolve mystical sect, they hurriedly ordered the prominent divine stage experts to return to the Create Evolve mystical sect to avoid causing any misunderstandings or dissatisfaction with Tsing Hui. I'll give you 6 hours to leave the Create Evolve mystical sect immediately. After 6 hours, those who are unwilling to leave the Create Evolve mystical sect will be killed without mercy. Tsing Hui circulated his true qi and his voice, under the amplification of his true qi, formed a visible sound wave that swept in all directions and resounded in the minds of every Create Evolve mystical sect disciple. At that moment, the disciples of the Creation mystical sect who were planning to leave felt like they had been relieved of a heavy burden. They quickly fled from the Profundity Mountains. Even those who were unwilling to leave were pulled away by their friends and family. As for the stubborn loyalists, if they dared to resist, Qing Su's subordinates and the experts of the 3 sects would not show any mercy. Alright, now, I'll send you on your way. There's no need for Grand Elder Tsing Hui to worry. Fan Tian said as he glanced at Tsing Hui. His gaze was filled with unwillingness, annoyance, regret, hatred, and many other emotions that could not be expressed. If they had known that Tsing Hui could grow to such an extent and destroy the Create Evolve mystical sect that they had built with their own hands, they would not have allowed him to grow no matter what. This was the source of their regret. As for their regret, it was because they should not have offended such a talented monstrous figure. All sorts of thoughts flashed through his mind one by one. In the end, they condensed into a sigh. Now, no matter what they wanted to do, it was already too late. Things were already set in stone. The Create Evolve mystical sect was just like what Tsing Hui had said. It would completely become the history of the Eastern Wilderness. In an instant, Fan Tian was completely disheartened. He immediately circulated the true qi in his body and killed himself. The true energy stage expert beside him felt Fan Tian's life aura fading away and felt pain and unwillingness. However, he was a strong person and it was better to kill himself than to die without a corpse. He immediately closed his eyes and his life aura rapidly declined. Dead. The last 2 true energy stage experts of the Create Evolve mystical sect are dead. Not far away, Primordial Chaos Sacred Master, Patriarch Qi Wu, Patriarch Nan Shun, and the others who were watching the scene side. All the prominent sage and true energy stage experts were dead. Although there were still many disciples of the Create Evolve mystical sect who managed to escape with their lives, the result was the same as being annihilated. The Create Evolve mystical sect, a sect that had swept through the entire Eastern Wilderness and caused the 9 great sacred sects of the Eastern Wilderness to be in danger and had no choice but to unite to fight against it, had become history under the power of Tsing Hui alone. Following the destruction of the Create Evolve mystical sect, the Life Moon Alliance, who had followed Tsing Hui and the others from afar, swarmed forward under the leadership of the demons and began to plunder the resources that the Create Evolve mystical sect had occupied. Tsing Hui allowed the Create Evolve mystical sect's disciples to leave within 6 hours, but that didn't mean that he would give them 6 hours to pack up their belongings. Instead, it meant that they had to leave the range of the Wondrous Mountain Range within 6 hours. 6 hours was nothing to cultivators like Tsing Hui. Even Azure Netherworld stage and Spirit Chi Unite stage experts would have half the time if they had a flying sword. However, for ordinary Spirit Refining stage, True Energy stage, and even Awakening stage cultivators, it was a race against time. It should be known that even a Grade 4 flying boat could only travel 200 kilometers in an hour. If they dared to delay, they would undoubtedly die. Due to the urgency of time, the Create Evolve mystical sect's disciples naturally didn't have time to pack up and leave. Under such circumstances, the various treasures that they left behind naturally benefited the Life-Moon Alliance. Although the prominent divine stage experts of the Jinwu religion, Hunyuan Heavenly Sect and Green Lotus Sword Sect were green with envy, they ultimately relied on their status and couldn't compete with the ordinary cultivators of the Life-Moon Alliance. The Create Evolve Mystical Sect has been destroyed. Everyone, now is the time for your 3 sects to divide the spoils of war. During this period, if any force dares to occupy the Create Evolve Mystical Sect's territory, record it down. After the matter of the Create Evolve Mystical Sect is over, I will personally visit them one by one to demand an explanation. Sing Hui's voice slowly sounded. The higher-ups of the 3 sects, who were originally a little embarrassed to lay their hands on the wealth of the Create Evolve Mystical Sect, were immediately overjoyed. Many thanks, Grand Elder Tsing Hui. We'll have our Green Lotus Sword Sect's people advance towards the Create Evolve Mystical Sect at full speed. Although almost all of the higher-ups of the Create Evolve Mystical Sect have been wiped out, there are still some Green Netherworld Stage and Spirit Chi Unity Stage experts who are stubbornly resisting. I hope that Grand Elder Tsing Hui will allow us to send some people back to the sect to assist in the battle. Feel free to go. The Create Evolve Mystical Sect's headquarters has already completely lost the ability to resist. There's no need for you to take any additional action, Tsing Hui said. At the same time, his gaze shifted towards the numerous arrays that filled the wonderful mountain range. These arrays are the foundation of a sect's inheritance. If any sect obtains these arrays, they will definitely rise and establish an unshakable position in the eastern wilderness. When Ancestor Chi Wu of the Jinwu religion heard Tsing Hui's words, he hurriedly said, "In my opinion, why don't Grand Elder Tsing Hui move the headquarters of the Life-Moon Alliance to the wonderful mountain range? With the help of this mountain range, the Life-Moon Alliance will be safe for thousands of years." Although Ancestor Nan Shun, Primordial Chaos Sacred Master, and the others were also very envious of the wonderful mountain range, they had to agree. That's right. This place is suitable for the Life-Moon Alliance's headquarters in the mainland. There's no need for the Life-Moon Alliance's headquarters in the mainland. The Life-Moon Alliance's foundation is ultimately overseas. As Tsing Hui spoke, his gaze swept towards Primordial Chaos Sacred Master. It's a pity that the Peak Master of the Hunyuan Heaven Sect can't leave the main peak of the Primordial Chaos Peak. Otherwise, I'd really want to move Qinglan Peak to the wonderful mountain range. Primordial Chaos Sacred Master immediately understood what Tsing Hui meant. Did he want to let Nayland Fei occupy the wonderful mountain range? Nayland Fei was a disciple of the Hunyuan Heaven Sect. If she occupied the wonderful mountain range, it was equivalent to handing it over to the Hunyuan Heaven Sect. He couldn't help but be overjoyed. Why not? There are always exceptions to everything, and we need to know how to adapt to them. If the Great Elder of Qing Su wants to move Qinglan Peak to the wondrous mountain range, the entire Hunyuan Heaven Sect will definitely support you. That's great. You're tuning in to the Passion Pages YouTube channel. We're so grateful for your support, and don't forget to subscribe to join us on this incredible journey through captivating stories. Your generosity through donations truly makes a world of difference, as it's the primary source of revenue that allows me to expand and enhance this channel for you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this adventure.